Welcome everybody back to Dawncaster. The creatures of night have fallen asleep and the heroes of dawn have risen once again to protect the shattered realm. Welcome, Dawncaster, to your destiny. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. The ever-evolving intro. Or this is TCG Thursdays, where we also play Dawncaster. It could be either one, you know? But thank you for coming back, everybody. Big shout out to My Noise for the extra sounds. We have Dark Dungeon and Distant Thunder. Thank you to Rick Vanderwild, the developer of Dawncaster. Please rate the game 5 stars in the App Store. And don't forget to mention in the title, I heard it, listened to it, learned about it, enjoyed it on Game Double Tap, the channel that describes absolutely everything. If you'd like to donate, you can swing by my channel called Game, G-A-M-E. I have a thanks button there. You can leave as much money as you want, as you feel I deserve. And of course, one day when this channel monetizes as we grow, you'll be able to do it here with a thanks button. But yes, we are at 200 plus subscribers. Thank you very much, everyone. Growing! Yes, we are growing. And we are on part 2 of Seeker in the Godskar Waste part 2. If you haven't seen... Well, excuse me. Sorry about that. My Dawn coffee. We are at our campsite right now. Well, not really at our campsite. We are kind of hanging out as we look around the Godskar Waste, just deciding which monolithic demon or god we should fight. But yeah, I like these quiet moments between fights to kind of think about our deck and to relax and have a little sip of coffee. That's often where I go bio, I get a snack, I answer a few calls, pick up a package, get my mail, clean up a little bit, dump a load into the washer, take a load out, take a shower. Those are the kind of cool things I do in my campsite. One of the things I love when I do my IMO series on Dawncaster, I love to see the campsite extend a little bit more. Right now, it's pretty much a gameplay mechanic. You're in, you're out. I love to see it so that you can stay there a little bit longer. Maybe hear some rumors, maybe listen to some different music, maybe meet some strange adventurers or folks who are coming through. I think that is kind of what the towns function as, but I'd love to see the campsites function with a little bit more RNG, adventure, maybe some chances to get into some good trouble. Always good trouble is a good thing when it comes to RPGs. Dawncaster is an RPG, and I highly respect that, and that's kind of what I do here. I love RPGs, roguelikes, adventure games. I love MMOs too, but I'm 100% more into RPGs and roguelikes. Nothing wrong with MMOs. I play some very good MMOs, but I like numbers that are small, that are significant. Whereas when I play MMOs, as one of my favorite YouTubers, Robert Ramble, says, big numbers tend to get a little boring after a while when they're the same thing over and over again. And that's the thing about role-playing games, RPGs. RPGs numbers are smaller and they're much more significant, and they mean a lot more. But anyway, if you want to find where My Noise is, Dawncaster, my Discord, X, things like that, check out my description below. Also, you can find links to other visually impaired accessible content creators and or group creators like Mobile Accessible Games, run by Aaron Spelker, or Illegally Cited, run by Jesse Anderson. Check out those folks. They're always amazing people to associate yourself with. Like, subscribe, join their communities, be part of the solution. As always, 100% toxic positivity. You'll always find it here. I don't waste time with negativity. got our Dawn coffees looking pretty good. Second recording of the day. It's Thursday. It's going to be uber hot. We have a heat advisory here in Midtown Sacramento in the Shattered Realm. Yeah, it's going to be really hot in the Shattered Realm this next upcoming week. We are hovering in the 3 digits and we are in no fear of dropping. There is no fear of rain. There is no fear of overcasts. It's just hot. The monsters and monolithic creatures and demons and angels are running around, and it is wild. Definitely very wild. Coming to Game Double Tap is a good place to come if you want to escape the religion, the politics, the wars. Come to Game Double Tap. I am your escape from reality, where you can relax and just put my playlist on. I will never bore you with those overly serious topics. Occasionally I might go on a accessibility rant, but for the most part, I touch very little on any of those controversial subjects. So you are safe here. You'll never hear those subjects here. If I make a reference to them, it's because to tell you that I don't talk about them. And I don't talk about them on my Discord. You are welcome here no matter who you are. That's the most important thing I want you to remember when you come to my channel. But yeah, got our cha-ching button when we get something good. We have our very broken down piece of artifact technology noisemaker, which we bought for like $9 off of a wandering merchant in the Shattered Realms. I need to reach that merchant because this piece of gear, this piece of artifact gear is really broken down. We have our screaming goat when something really unexpected happens. And also part of my, you have my laughter and my love. So those are some of the parts of what we have available. I'm drinking copious amounts of coffee today. So we are very well caffeinated. We went over the deck in part 1. So if you'd like to know what's in the deck, I'm not going to cover it here. I will discuss strategies and changes, but swing by episode 1 of Seeker in the Godskar Waste if you want to know what the deck does and why. As usual, in every one of my videos, you can skip the first 10 minutes if you don't like the chat. Again, I don't stream live extremely often, so I get my chatting with all of you in the beginning of videos. Some of you like it, some of you hate it. I totally understand. If there's ever anything you want to see more of or less of, use my comments as a place to give me that feedback. That is really important to me, and I will never punish anybody because they give me feedback. Everything to me, all feedback has some constructive element to it. Obviously, we're looking for respectful feedback, but you don't have to be positive on every single piece of feedback you give. If you feel like you have some feedback that's necessary, that will make your experience here more enjoyable, feel free to give me that feedback. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and move on. Again, the game is Dawncaster. The developer's name is Rick van der Wild. You can find all the important information in the graveyard below, where you can stumble around and lift up the gravestones and do your grave robbing, and also find the links. All right. We have 78 health. Health is dropping a bit. I feel like our regeneration doesn't happen because by the time I get our regeneration going, we've already killed the monster and we're not getting the benefit of our regeneration. Again, we've got to focus on getting life pod up more often.
Current card, agonizing howl, neutral 1, dispel a blessing, add 1 terror's toy or foe's deck utility.
Okay, our
monster,
deck is
dispel,
getting
removes a blessing from the target.
bloated,
Terror,
and
on draw,
I don't
gain
know
vertical line
why.
number sign,
Let's
round
look it
number,
over.
start difficulty, number sign vertical line doom inflicts difficulty additional doom for every turn that has passed. Nihilism. Agonizing howl. Neutral 1. Dispel a blessing, add 1 terror's toy or foe's deck utility. Monster. Dispel. Removes a blessing from
I don't know if
Neutral
agonizing
1. Inflict 13 doom, increase the effect of your aura event. Avatar of blood.
bloat.
Dex 3. This combat. Gain dex when you inflict poison dex. Gain 1 potency. Cursed utility. Legendary. Poison. After cursed puzzle box. Neutral 2. Swap the cost of the puzzle box with the card in hand. It becomes Doomsday. Add a terror to your foe's deck. If this quick adaptation.
Avatar has been a
permanently
great,
replace alter memory. Dexant 1.
addition.
Choose a card in your deck. Ares Reflection. After you foretell 6 or more cards in a turn, add 3 prophetic bolts to your deck and advance. Cursed utility. Rare. Foretell. Look at the top X cards. Alter. Ares Reflection. After you foretell 6 or more cards in a turn, add 3 prophetic bolts to your deck and advance. Cursed utility. Rare. Foretell. Look at the top X cards of your deck. Put one on top, and the others at the bottom of your deck.
Gotten this
Advance.
card
Paths
off.
have various stages, each requiring their own feat of strength. After meeting the advanced condition, Centaur's Truth. Dexant 1. After you draw 3 at Deep Study. Dexant 2. Life Pod. Dexant 1. Gain 3 regenerate at the start of your next turn.
We might
Gain
want
20
to
health if you took no
convert this
damage during your
card.
Cleansing Waters. Cleanse an Affliction. Cursed Cauldron. Dexant 1. Activate to transmute a card into a cursed card of a higher rarity. Healing Potion. 1 use. Snow. Dex 1.
I
Reduce
need
the next
another
Rogues
life
Locket.
pods. They're
Neutral
really
1.
good.
Rogues Locket. Neutral 1. Gain Dex and Evasion while this is in your deck. Rewards include cards that cost Dex. Memorize
Really
utility.
love Cursed
Uncommon.
Cauldron.
Evasion. When dealt melee. Cloak of Sand. Gain Swiftness. Gain Dervish. Dexant 1. Desert Rush. Foretell. Fur Hide.
We got
Gain 3
2
frozen
Rogues
coating.
Lockets
Dex 1.
because
Sandblast.
we used a
Neutral 1.
Cursed Cauldron
Shamshare.
to turn
Plus
another
9.
card
Deals
into a Rogues
Shamshare.
Locket.
Plus 20. Neutral. Shamshare. Plus 11. Shamshare. Plus 9. Neutral. Surge of Dexterity. Surge of Intellect. Close deck list. Show deck. Current cards in deck. Enemy or area settings. Settings. Area status. Area status. Area status. Enthrall Demon. Ace Lane Demon.
We
Animated
have
by
a good
Lingering Arena.
deck. Again, we have
Boss
a
Matron of
tiny
Misery, the
bit
matriarch of the
bloat.
harvesters.
Tiny bit.
Mini boss Marrow Amalgamation Bones swirl around its formless body. Enemy aura. Aura of Entropy. Start of turn. Reap enchantment stats.
We
Anima.
kill that demon. And we have the boss. And we have the mini boss. So we have both bosses. Let's take on that demon. I'm really scared. Our health is getting a little low.
Mini boss Marrow. Boss Matron of Misery, the matriarch. Enthrall Demon.
I'm
Ace Lane
wondering
Demon.
if we
Animated
should
by Lingering Anima.
maybe
Enthrall Demon.
take
Area. You
on
gain
the
Chrome's Recipe
main
enchantment.
boss
Enemy gains
and
Anima
then
enchantment.
finish
You
off
gain Iron
these
Seraph
other
enchantment. You
little
gain Arcane Ward
enemies.
enchantment. Enemy gains Aura of Entropy enchantment. You gained 1 Anger stacks.
Let's
You
take
gained 1
off-
Burning
let's
stacks.
take on this
You gained 1 Ward
Enthrall
stacks.
Demon.
Your turn. Centaur's Truth. Dexant 1. After you draw Cursed Cauldron. Dexant 1. Activate to Cursed Puzzle Box. Neutral 2. Swap the cost of the puzzle box with the card in hand. It becomes cursed. Rogues Locket. Neutral 1. Fur Hide. Gain 3 armor shift into form of the bear if you were in form of the player status. Burning. Stacks 1 at the end of the turn. Take 1 damage per stack of burning. Fur Hide.
got a Cursed
Rogues Locket. Neutral 1.
puzzle
Gain
box
Dex and
up.
Evasion while this is in your deck. Reward. Cursed Call. Centaur's Truth.
Wish we had a
Character info.
potion
Centaur's
up.
Truth. You gain Centaur's Truth enchantment.
I wanted to use our
Character
Cursed
info.
Puzzle
Cursed Cauldron.
Box.
Dexant 1. Activate Cursed Puzzle Box. Neutral 2. Swap the Rogues Locket. Cursed Puzzle Box. Rogues Locket. Neutral 1. You gained 1 evasion stat.
Let's activate our path cards.
You gain 3 armor stats. You gain form of the bear enchantment.
Let's get our Cursed Cauldron up.
Cursed Puzzle Box. Neutral 2. Swap the
get
cost of the
our
puzzle box with the card in hand.
Rogues Locket
It becomes
up.
cursed. Cursed. Memorize. Persist.
Get our
Character.
Fur
Cursed Puzzle
Hide
Box.
up.
The player status. Evasion. Stacks 1.
We're
Cursed
very
Puzzle Box.
heavy
Character
into
info.
status
Turn.
effects.
You take 1 damage. Enemy
Status,
turn. Enemy
basically,
playing cards. Cost of
I
breath.
call them
You take 2
buffs.
damage.
We
Your turn.
really
You
love
heal 3
buffs.
health. Character info. Cursed Puzzle Box. Surge of Dexterity. Gain Dex and Surge of Intellect. Shamshare. Plus 20. Bonus. Enemy takes 24 damage. Shamshare. Plus 9.
Okay,
Enemy
we
takes
need to
13
heal
damage.
a lot this turn.
Player status. Burning. Stat. Shamshare. Neutral 1. Deal star 4. Desert Rush. Foretell 3. You gain Desert Rush enchantment. Select card. Quick adaptation. Dexant 1. Permanently replace a card in your deck with one of your opponent's
Give him a
cards.
little damage.
Unique. Cursed. Action. Legendary. Unique. You can only play 1 card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique. Doomsday. Add a terror to your foe's Life Pod. Life Pod.
I don't think he
You gain
has.
3 momentum
I
stats.
really don't think he has anything I want.
Lovely Brew. 1 use. Deal star 6
But
star
I
damage
might
inflict 5
wanna
poison.
look.
Item. Common. Poison. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain
Oh,
5
Life
poison
Pod
stats.
we do want.
Cursed Puzzle Box. Neutral
And
2.
Foretell
Swap
is
the cost
good
of the
when we
puzzle
get
box
that.
with the card in hand. It becomes cursed. Cursed.
Oh, we got
Memorize.
it good. We got our
Persistent.
first
Artifact.
Chrome's recipe
Legendary.
proc.
Character info. Cursed Puzzle Box. Neutral. Surge of Intellect. You gain 1 focus stats.
Oh,
Player
I
status.
forgot.
Focus.
Oh.
Stacks 1 when you foretell.
I should
Reveal
have
1 more
cursed
card for every
puzzle
3
box
stacks.
the
At the start of the
poison.
round, draw 1 additional card for every 6 stacks.
Okay. Sorry, that was my fault. But I do have it so that Cursed Puzzle Box is persistent. I have it both memorized and persistent. Yeah, I need to get that 2 cost off of that Cursed Puzzle Box. I need to get a 0
Shamshare.
cost
Cursed
on
Puzzle
it.
Box.
And then
Neutral
I can
2.
make
Swap.
again, I
Shamshare.
can make
Neutral
another
1.
one of
Deal
my
star 4
cards
star
in my
damage
deck.
agile.
0
Add 2
cost.
Enemy takes 4 damage.
That's Cursed Puzzle
End turn.
Box, my
Character in Cursed Puzzle Box.
one of my
Player status.
favorite
Focus.
cards.
Cursed Puzzle. Character info. Cursed Puzzle Box. New player status. Focus. Stacks 1 when you Cursed Puzzle Box. Player health 70. Show deck. Player end turn.
Oh, I
You take
could
1
have
damage. Enemy
taken
turn.
the Shamshare's
Enemy playing
1
card.
cost. That'd have been
Impale.
better than
Enemy takes 1
nothing.
damage. Enemy gains Impale enchantment. You take 6 damage. Enemy heals 2. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. You take 7 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger
We need
stacks.
to think
Enemy
here.
heals 7. Caustic breath. You take 7 damage. You gain 5 burning stacks. Your turn. You heal 3 health.
He's getting a little
Character
angry.
info. Cursed puzzle box. Neutral 2. Life pod.
I
Dex
like
one.
that
Gain 3
anger.
regenerated.
Maybe I should grab
plus
that
9.
anger
Bonus.
card. It
Deals healing
seems
potion.
good.
1 use. Gain 10
Anytime
health
I
if you are
get
below
anger,
50%
makes my
share.
deck
Plus
stronger.
9. Bonus. Deal start. Enemy takes 13 damage. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Life pod. Dex the cursed puzzle box.
Oh, there we go.
Neutral
We got
2.
healing potion.
You gain cursed puzzle
Let's
box enchantment.
Shamshir,
Select card.
then
Life
cursed
pod.
puzzle box.
Dex healing potion. 1 life pod. Dex
All right,
and 1.
now let's
Gain 3
cursed
regenerate at the
puzzle
start of your
box
next
that
turn. Healing
potion.
potion. Neutral 2. 1 life pod. Dex and 1. You gain 3 regenerate
Let's
stacks. You gain life pod
get that
enchantment.
potion.
No. Dex 1. Reduce. You gain no enchantment.
There we go.
Healing potion.
Nice.
You heal 10 health.
Life pod up. Now we get rid of that potion. Pro tip 1, once you
Player status.
curse puzzle box a
Cauldron.
potion,
Stacks. Player
don't
status.
waste your
Player
time
status.
trying
Cursed
to
cauldron.
pull that
Stacks to activate to transmute a
energy
card into a
cost
cursed card of a
off
higher
it.
rarity.
Just drink it.
Deplete.
Get
Inflict
rid of
attacks.
it. Buy another one. It's easier, unless you're out of time.
Player status. Ares reflection. After you foretell 6 or player
Oh,
health
I
52.
should have.
Show deck. Current cards in deck.
I
Player
should
energy.
have cursed cauldron that potion, but that's fine.
Show deck.
I need to get
player
my
energy.
health
End turn.
up, by the way.
Character. Ares reflection. You gain Ares reflection enchantment. Player status. Anger. Stacks 1. Player status. Cursed cauldron. Player status. Character info. End
Yeah,
turn.
he's hitting kind of hard. I'm a little concerned.
You take 6 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Caustic breath. You take 1 damage. You gain 5 burning stacks. Your turn. You heal 3 health. End turn.
I'm gotta be careful with this guy. He's pulling a lot of anger out.
Character info. Alter memory. Dex int 1. Choose a card. Nihilism.
Okay, I don't
Neutral
like.
1. Inflict.
I don't
Blight.
like that
Dex
caustic
3.
breath.
This combat.
That's really
Cleansing
nasty.
Water.
I actually
Gain
should
3. Don't
probably
block it.
steal
Neutral
that
1.
ability.
Gain Dex and
It's
evade.
pretty
You gain
nasty.
1 evasion stacks. Alter memory. Dex int 1. Nihilism. Neutral 1. Enemy gain 13 doom stacks. Cleansing waters. You gain 3 regenerate stacks. Healing potion. 1 use. Gain 10 health if you are below
And I
50%.
can't dodge that
Healing
fire.
potion. 1 use. Gain 10 health if you are below 50% health. Gain 15 health instead. Item. Uncommon. Treasure. This card is part of the treasure pool and can be found through various events. Avatar of Blight. Dex 3. I don't have enough energy to play this card. Alter memory.
we got a healing
Dex int 1.
potion.
Character in Alter memory. Avatar of Blight. Healing potion.
I
Player
really
status. Focus.
want
Stacks
to
1 when you foretell.
steal
Reveal
that
1.
fire.
Healing potion. 1 use. Gain 10 health if you are below 50% health.
I don't have
Gain
enough
15 health
energy for
instead. Item. Uncommon. Player health 48. Player health 48.
Yeah.
Show deck. Player energy. Dex. Show deck. Player end turn.
I'm gonna
Character
save
in
that
Alter memory.
healing
Avatar of
potion
Blight.
for our
Dex
next
3.
cursed
This combat.
puzzle box.
Gain Dex when you inflict. Alter memory. Dex int 1. Choose a card in
Our
your
health
deck.
is getting
If it
a
has
little
memorized,
low,
destroy
though.
it. If it does not, add memorized. Charges. 1/1. Action. Rare. Player health 48. Player health 48. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. You take 11 damage.
wanna- do
Enemy
I wanna
turn.
add
End turn.
memorize
Enemy playing
to
card.
anything?
Impale. Enemy gains impale enchantment. You
Not
block the damage. You take 8 damage.
really,
Enemy heals 8. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Enemy takes 12 damage.
Let's enter
Your
turn.
You heal 5 health. End turn.
We're taking so much damage.
Character in Dervish. Bonus. Dex int 1. Deep study. Dex int 2. Shamshir. Plus 11. Bonus. Enemy takes 17 damage. Enemy
Well, at
takes
least we're
17
healing,
damage.
but
You gain
it's
1 evasion stacks.
we are taking too much
Sandblast.
damage from this
Bonus.
creature.
Neutral 1. Enemy takes 4 damage. You gain 3 momentum stacks. Dervish. Dex int 1. Make a basic attack repeat. Character info. Dervish. The deep study.
There he
Dex int
goes.
2.
Hurt
Drop
this
poison
thing.
coating. Dex 1. You gain poison coating enchantment. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1. Cloak of sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your. You gain 1 swiftness stacks. You gain 2 momentum stacks. End turn.
Let's get that
Character
poison
Dervish.
on him.
Bonus. Dex. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gain 1 evasion
Let's
stacks.
reset our
Enemy takes 6 damage.
ambush.
Enemy gain 3 poison stacks.
Not that that
Enemy takes 6
matters.
damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gain 1
Dervish
evasion stacks.
time.
Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3
Hurting
poison
him a
stacks.
little bit.
You gain
We
1
did a
evasion
little damage
stacks.
that turn. Put about 12 stacks of poison on him.
Trial blood potion. You gain 3 regenerate stacks. Character info.
Yeah, we put a bunch of defense
Deep
on.
study.
And that's
Dex
where
int 2.
Dervish
Player
is
status.
really good.
Deep study.
Sometimes
Character
Dervish
info.
is great,
Deep study.
sometimes
You
Dervish
gain deep
is
study enchantment.
meh.
Player status. Focus. Stacks 1 when you foretell. Agonizing howl. Neutral 1. Dispel a
Now
blessing
we're
at
getting
1
some
terrorist
healing
warrior foe's
up
deck.
here.
Action. Monster. Dispel. Removes a blessing from the target. Terror.
Let's deep
On draw.
study.
Gain vertical line number sign. Round number. Star. Player status. Focus. Player status. Regenerate. Player status. Evasion. Stack. Player status. Swiftness. Player status.
I
Momentum.
don't like-
Stacks.
I'm
Player
gonna
status.
go ahead
Burning.
and put
Stacks of player status. Poison
agonizing
coating.
yell
This
into
player
my
status.
cauldron.
Ares reflection. Player status. Centaur's truth. Player status. Arcane ward. And arcane. Player status. Crone's recipe. Stacks 1. Player status. Anger. Stacks 1. Player status. Cursed cauldron. Area stat. Player status. Cursed cauldron. Select card. Agonizing howl. Neutral 1. Dispel a blessing at 1 terrorist warrior foe's deck. Action. Select card. Chorus. Dex 1. Dark Aspiration. Dex 1 Life 2. Draw a card corrupted. Increase your Sinister by 3. Sinister. Cursed. Cloak of Night. Life 2. Gain
I'm
1
gonna get
ferocity,
rid of
double your
this card.
ferocity
This
while in
is
darkness,
really
darkness 7.
just
Cursed.
weak.
Action. Common. For Cloak of Night. Life 2. Dark Aspiration. Dex 1 Life 2. Draw a card corrupted. Increase your Sinister by 3. Sinister. Cursed. Corruption action. Chorus. Dex 1. Perform 1 cascade. Draw 2 cards.
I don't need
Cursed.
darkness.
Action. Common. Cascade. Triggers when played after a card that costs 1 more or 1 less energy. Perform. Increase your current chorus. Dex 1.
I didn't
Perform
really
1
want
cascade.
that.
Draw 2 cards. Cursed. Action. Dark Aspiration. Dex 1 Life 2. Draw area status.
I guess
Anima.
we can take
Stacks
the
52 foes,
Sinister
gain vertical line
card.
number
I
sign.
really
Area
didn't
special.
want a
Start 5
Sinister
number sign
card.
vertical line maximum health. You lose. Area special. Maximum health. Player status. Player health 34. Show deck. Player energy.
I guess we'll take that.
End
That
turn.
isn't what I
Character
wanted.
in player status. Focus. Character in end turn. You take 11 damage. Enemy turn.
I didn't really
Enemy playing
want
cards.
that.
Impale. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy gains impale enchantment. You block the damage. You block the damage. Your turn. You heal 7 health. End turn. Character in quick adaptation. Dex int 1. Permanently replace a card.
Boy,
in your
we're taking
Doomsday.
so much
Add a
damage.
terror to your foe's deck.
We might
If
die
this was
right
foretold,
here.
1/2 times. Quick adaptation. Doomsday. Dark Aspiration. Dex
We might
Roguelike.
die.
Neutral 1. Gain Dex and Evasion while this is in your deck. Surge of Dexterity. Player status.
Okay, I'm gonna
Surge
get rid of
Roguelike.
that,
Neutral 1. Surge. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Player status. Focus. Stacks. Surge of Dexterity. Character
Oh,
info.
Dark Aspiration. I
Quick
wanted to get rid
adaptation.
of that.
Dex int 1. Permanently replace a card in your deck with one of your opponent. Doomsday. Add a terror to
Let's
terror added to enemy deck.
Roguelike.
Dark Aspiration. Dex 1. Shamshire. Bonus. Neutral 1. Enemy takes 6
Search.
damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes
I
6
wanted
damage.
to get rid
Enemy
of
gain
that
3 poison stacks.
Dark Aspiration.
Player status. Focus. Trial blood potion. 1 use. You gain 3 regenerate stacks. Character info. End turn. Character. Quick adaptation. Dex. Dark Aspiration. Dex 1. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1 when you foretell. Reveal 1 more card for every 3 stacks. At the start of the round, draw 1 additional card
Get
for
some
every 6
healing
stacks.
in here.
Dark Aspiration. Dex 1. Quick adaptation. Dex int 1. Dark Player status. Focus.
I
Player
think
status.
I'm going to-
Player status. Poison
I'm
coating.
going
This-
to
player status.
drop that
Aries
Dark
reflection. Player
Aspiration
status.
in our
Centaur's
cauldron
Truth.
again.
Stacks 2 after. Player status. Arcane Ward. And Arcane. Player status. Chrome's Recipe. Stacks. Player status. Anger. Stacks 1 increase. Player status. Cursed Cauldron. Stacks 1 active. No valid cards found. Enemy gains Hex of Flames enchantment. Player status. Focus. Stack. Quick adaptation. Player health 30.
Oh, I didn't have any ballot cards. I couldn't
Show deck.
convert
Player
that
health 30.
card.
Player health 30. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. Character. Quick adaptation. Dex int 1.
I
You
feel
gain quick
like
adaptation
quick
enchantment.
adaptation
Select
is a
card.
good time to
Impale.
use it.
Neutral 2. Deal star 7 star damage twice
maybe
on
it's
hit. Gain
time.
1 anger reaping. Life drain. Melee action. Monster. On hit. Requires the attack to have hit the target. And dealt
I'm gonna
damage.
use it.
Reaping. Reaping lowers the target's maximum health
Let's see
equal to
what
the
we
damage
can
it deals.
steal.
Life drain. Cards with life drain restore health. Health equal to the damage they deal.
Ooh,
Caustic
I
Breath.
really
Neutral
like
1.
this
Deal star
one.
6 star damage inflict 5 burning reaping. Magic action.
This is
Monster.
a powerful
Burning. At
card.
the end of the turn, take 1 damage per stack of burning. Reaping. Reaping lowers the target's maximum health equal to the damage it deals.
This is going to make our deck a lot more offensive.
Caustic Breath. Neutral 1. Deal star 6 star damage inflict 5 burning
This
reaping.
does so many
Magic action.
good things.
Monster. Burning. At the
So
end of the
many
turn,
good
take 1
things,
damage per stack of
but
burning.
bad for the
Reaping.
enemy.
Reaping
I
lowers the
like
target's
this
maximum
card.
health
We're
equal to the
gonna
damage it deals.
definitely take it.
Impale. Neutral 2. Deal star 7 star damage twice on hit. Gain 1 anger reaping. Life drain.
Wow,
Melee
this
Caustic
lowers
Breath.
their health
Neutral 1.
and it
Deal star
burns
6
them?
impale. Neutral
Ooh,
2.
both of
Deal
these
star 7
cards
star
are
damage twice on hit.
super
Gain 1 dark
broken.
aspirate. Select card. Surge of intellect. Gain INT and 1 focus. Shamshire. Plus 20. Neutral
gonna
1.
take-
Dex int 1. Cloak of Sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your
I'm gonna
ambush.
take
Ultra
Impale.
memory. Dex int 1. Choose a Shamshire. Plus 9.
All right, now we gotta
Shamshire.
get rid of a
Plus
card.
9. Deep study. Dex int 2. Desert rush. Foretell 3. Then gain moment. Cleansing waters. Gain sandblast. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage agile. Gain 3 momentum and interrupt. Cursed. Magic action. Fur hide. Gain 3 no. Dex 1. Avatar of Blight. Dex Rogue's Locket. Neutral Nihilism. Neutral 1. Rogue's Locket. Avatar of Blight. Rogue's Locket. Neutral 1. Gain Dex and Evasion while this is in your deck. Rewards include cards that cost Dex. Memorize. Dark Aspiration. Dex 1 Life 2. Draw a card corrupted. Increase your Sinister by 3. Sinister. Character info.
I feel like get rid of one of these rogues lockets is unnecessary. We don't need to.
End turn. Character in Dark Aspiration.
We
Dex 1
don't
Life
want
2.
our deck
Player
too
status.
bloaty.
Focus.
We don't
Dark
need that much
character info.
energy.
End
We're
turn.
doing
Player
fine
energy.
for energy.
Dex.
So
1
I
in,
just got
1.
rid of one of the rogues lockets. I do believe I had 2 of them.
Show deck. Current cards in deck. 17. Player end turn. Character. Dark Aspiration. Player status. Focus. Stacks 1 when you foretell. Reveal
I
1
don't
more
like
card for every
that
3
dark
stacks. Dark
aspiration.
Aspiration. Character info.
I'm
End turn.
gonna work on getting rid of it.
You take 11 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy gained 1 burning stacks. Enemy playing cards. Impale. Enemy takes 1 damage. Enemy gains impale enchantment. You block the damage. You take 9 damage. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Enemy takes 1 damage. Your turn.
Yeah,
You
this
deal
guy's
9
hitting
health.
me
End turn.
hard. I really don't like that.
Character info. Surge of intellect. Shamshire. plus 20. Bonus. Enemy
Yeah,
takes
we're
26
taking-
damage.
we're
Enemy
taking
gain 3 poison
20
stacks.
points of
Enemy takes
damage a
26
turn.
damage. Enemy gain 3 poison
Again,
stacks.
this may be
You gain 1
the
evasion
end
stacks.
of the Seeker.
Cloak of Sand. Gain swiftness, gain 2
There
momentum,
it
reset
is.
your ambush. You gain 1 swiftness
Woo!
stacks. You
Nice
gain 2 momentum
share.
stacks. Player status. Regenerate. Alter memory. Dex and Dervish.
That was a
Bonus.
perfect
Dex
time
and-
for a
Enemy
sham
takes
share.
6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gain 3 poison stacks. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
Dervish is so broken sometimes.
Search of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Character info. Alter
Oh
memory.
my god,
Dex and 1.
Dervish is
Player
so
status.
broken
Regenerate.
sometimes.
Stacks 8 at the start of the turn. Gain 1 health per
Dervish
stack and
just
decrease
goes
regenerate by 1.
off, you know?
Player status. Momentum. Stacks 4 whenever you have 5 or more momentum. Remove all stacks and draw a card.
We got 8 stacks to regenerate.
Player
We can
status.
get those
Evasion.
popping.
Stack 6 when dealt melee damage. Reduce the first damage taken to 0.
Got
Then
4
decrease
stacks
evasion by
of
1.
momentum.
Evasion fades at the start of the turn.
This makes me wish I had
Player
another
status.
Dervish
Swiftness.
right
Stacks
now.
1
If I
while you
could
have
pop
swiftness.
another
Your
Dervish,
evasion
you'd
also
be
evades
dead.
magic and ranged attacks.
Look how much evasion we have. That's a good thing. Swiftness means that he can't use ranged attacks on us, but he's not really using that. What he's using is some pretty broken
status,
damage,
burning. Stacks
which
11 at the
hits
end of the turn.
twice,
Take
and
1
some
damage per
burns,
stack of
which I
burning.
can't dodge.
Player
Damn,
status.
I
Poison
wish
cooling.
I had
This combat.
the
Inflict 3 poison
Grimoire
whenever.
of
Player
fire
status.
right
Ares
now
reflection.
to
After you
immune
foretell 6
myself
or more
to
cards in a
fire
turn.
damage.
Add 3. Player status. Centaur's Truth. Stacks 2 after you draw 3 additional cards in a
That's
turn.
what's
Gain
killing
10
me,
barrier
the
in
fire.
advance.
These pathways are doing nothing for me. I'm gonna skip out. You know what? I am going to opt out of these pathways. Right now, they are not making my deck sing. My deck is slow. These things are doing nothing. They do very little damage. They're fun as hell, but they're not doing any damage. So I do think in the future I'm going to deck build away from paths, at least until I get a better and stronger understanding of how to utilize them. Because basically you need to weaponize
Player
cards,
status. Arcane Ward.
and you've got to
Arcane
learn
Ward
how to
shields
do
you from the
that.
ire of the
Each
outer world
card
being that roams this realm.
requires knowledge.
Player status. Chrome's
It
recipe.
takes
Stacks 3 this
practice,
combat.
knowledge,
After you play
and
4 cursed
experience,
cards.
basically,
Create a random potion.
to learn how to weaponize
Player status.
it.
Anger. Stacks 1 increases the damage dealt by actions by 1 per stack of anger. Player status. Focus. Stacks 2 when you foretell. Area status. Anima. Stacks 52 foes gain vertical line number sign. Area special. Star 5 number sign vertical line maximum health. You lose. Area special. Maximum health. Dealing reaping down. Area status. Ire of Serum Peck. Start of combat. Gain doom equal to your current health. Area status. Arcane Ward. An Arcane Ward shields you from the ire of the enemy status. Anima. Stacks 104. Enemy status. Aura of Entropy. Stacks 2 start. Enemy status. Anger. Stacks 4 increases the damage dealt by enemy
Yeah,
status.
that doom
Poison.
really
Stacks
hurts.
49 enemy status. Hex of Flames. Start of turn. Gain 1 burning for each of your active hexes. Enemy status. Burning. Stacks 1 at the end of the turn. Press for detailed enemy information. Enemy name Enthrall Demon. Enemy health 69. Enemy energy 0. Enemy hand. Attack. Attack. Enemy description Slain Demon. Animated by lingering anima. A demonic entity on top of a twisting black and green tree-like structure. Its body is mostly black with glowing green accents, featuring a horned head and multiple shard, elongated limbs. The creature's chest cavity emits an eerie green glow, suggesting an otherworldly energy source. Surrounding the entity are wispy green flames or energy tendrils, implying supernatural or elemental powers. Its posture appears menacing and predatory, hinting at a malevolent nature.
It's hideous and beautiful. Yeah, so I really love the
Enemy
expanded
health 6.
descriptions
Enemy energy
that
0.
Rick Vanderwild
Enemy
has
status.
added into
Anima.
the game.
Stacks
They are
104 foes gain
wonderful.
vertical
That
line number sign.
accessibility
Area
is
special.
really
Area
what
status.
makes
Anima.
this
Stacks
game
52
such
foes gain
a
player status. Alter memory.
amazing
Dex
and
player health
marvelous
19.
RPG.
Show deck. Current cards in deck. Player energy. End turn.
He's got 69 health. I think I can
Character
kill him.
Alter memory.
I don't
Dex
know.
int
I
1.
gotta
Player
really put
status.
some effort
Regenerate.
into it.
Stacks 8 at the start of the Alter memory. Dex int 1. Choose a card in your deck.
But I'm almost
if it has no
dead.
player status. Regenerate.
I think we're
Alter
gonna
memory.
die, but
Character
we
info.
put
End turn.
effort in.
You take 11 damage. Enemy turn. Enemy gained 1 burning stacks. Enemy playing cards. Caustic breath. Enemy takes 1 damage. You block the damage. You gain 5 burning stacks. Caustic breath. Enemy takes 1 damage. You take 9 damage. You gain 5 burning stacks. You gain 41 Fatasherds. Score.
Yeah, I think we are dead. All right, well, we did good. That was it for the Seeker. Again, we got a 41 Fate Shards. I let my health get a little too low, and then burn has been the bane of every build I've made recently. And that's the Godskar Waste. It's a little harder than some of the core lines of the adventure, and I wanted to push the Seeker a little harder, so I chose to go here. I could have chosen a easier path and easily made it to the end of the game, but that's not the point. The point is to try some of the more difficult kind of, you know, zones. All right, we're gonna clear this up and
Bosses defeated
let's
4.
just
4
play.
damage. Versatility 12. Daily
Do we
bonus
play
available.
another
1 duration
Seeker?
1.0 hours. Total score 2050. Fat shirts gain 41.
Maybe
Continue.
we will. Maybe we won't. Let's
New game.
see what we can get into. All right. What are we interested in doing? We could do a weekly trial. I really have been, I'm kind of into the Seeker right now. I feel like maybe we do another Shamshir
New
deck.
game. Visit our store.
And
New game.
maybe keep it a little bit more grounded.
Bounties.
That might be
Settings
what
button.
we should do.
Settings
So
button.
let's
Your
go
faction
ahead
amount,
and start again.
143. Press for more info.
Do we have? We might want to use our fate shards to unlock some more stuff. We got 143 fate shards. Let's see if we can unlock it. Let's maybe
Bounties.
unlock.
New game.
We want to
New game.
improve the
Visit our
rogue
store.
and the
Rewards and
knight.
progression.
Those two particular classes
current
are
rank
lagging. I'd like to improve them a little bit more.
Hunter current rank 31. Knight current rank 15. Rogue current rank 33.
Let's check out the rewards and progression.
Seeker current rank 42.
Oh, we could improve our
Warrior
hunter
current
a
rank
little
12.
bit more. Our knight
current
needs to
rank
be
12.
improved.
Return to main menu. Your
Our
fat shirt
rogue is
amount 143. L1 bonus M1 bonus luck unlock.
Seeker's
R1
max.
L2 R2 L3 talent unlock. M3 portrait
Let's
unlockable.
improve our warrior a bit.
L3 R2 L2 R1 bonus health unlock. L2 weapon unlock. R2 weapon unlock. L3 talent unlock. M3 portrait unlockable. Close confirmation screen.
We'll probably unlock a portrait.
Unlock a new portrait. Unlock. Cost / requires 120. You lose 125 fat shirts.
Let's unlock its portrait. I love listening to the descriptions of the portraits.
You've unlocked this. Close confirmation screen. M3 portrait unlocked. M3 portrait unlocked.
Cool. That's worth
L3
it.
talent unlocked. R2
If
weapon
I do a
unlocked.
little bit
Return to
each
main
day,
menu.
I can kind of
New game.
unlock everything. All right, cool. We're not going to play
Visit
the
our
warrior
store.
today. I just wanted
New
to.
game. New game. Selecting class. Seeker. Mysterious fighters who wield.
I just
Selecting
wanted
visual portrait.
to
No gameplay
spend those
effect.
fate
A purple
shards.
skin
They were
female
burning
figure
a
with
hole in
glowing
my
white eyes and
pocket.
ornate golden
All right,
headwear.
let's get back
She
to
wears
the
the purple
Seeker.
hood or veil and gold. A feminine figure with brown skin and long dark hair tied back. They have bright blue eyes and pointed ears. Lock portrait. A young man pulls down the scarf that covered his face, revealing a confident smile. His white hood shields him from the sand and dust whirling all around
Okay.
him, while a burning desert sun is reflected in his bright blue eyes. Unlock this portrait in the rewards menu.
I thought we had all the portraits unlocked.
Lock portraits. An androgynous lock port. A feminine figure with brown skin and long dark hair. Choose your weapon. Knuckles deal 2 damage cascade.
Okay,
Conjure a free
maybe
copy
we
of
need
this
to go
card.
back and see. I thought we had unlocked all portraits. We'll go back and do that.
Triglade deal 3 damage, gain
Okay.
1 momentum free while you have
We
3 or
will
more.
go
Knuckles
back and
return
unlock
/
it. We
close.
should
Return
have
/
done
close.
a Seeker portrait, but that's fine. We unlocked the portrait in the warrior. That's totally okay. Let's play this one. All right, let's choose our weapons.
Knuckles
I
deal
think
3
we're going to do
Triglade deal quarter staff, boom
Shamshir
cost,
again
Shuriken play, Dragon
because
Blast,
I've
Seer's
just
Weapon, Jack and
unlocked
deal,
that
Shamshir
weapon
deal,
and I'm having a
Shamshir deal
lot
3
of fun
damage
with
agile.
it.
Add 2
And
damage
I
and attack
really
again.
like how it
Ambush,
works.
gain evasion.
Just
Choose your
gotta
weapon power.
control my
Focus
deck
weapon, use your weapon
size.
power to start next combat with 1 focus and centered strikes.
Let's go for
Surging weapon,
Shamshir.
use your weapon power to start next combat with a surge of your choice. Passive. Whenever you gain 5 momentum, gain dex.
Okay, Shamshir focus is not
Focus.
really what
Surging weapon, use your
Shamshir
weapon power to
needs.
start next combat with a surge of your choice. Passive. Whenever you gain 5 momentum, gain dex.
This could be
Focus.
good.
Surging weapon, use your
Surge
weapon
is
power to
really
start next combat with a
important.
surge of your choice. Passive. Whenever you gain 5 momentum, gain dex. Warding weapon, use your weapon power to start
but
next
I
combat
don't-
with barrier
that's
equal to
really
20% of your
good,
maximum health.
yeah. But it's kind of
Surging. Warding
lackluster.
weapon, use your weapon power to start next combat with barrier equal to 20% of your maximum health.
That's not bad. Barrier starting a battle with 20% of our maximum health gives
Shifting
us
weapon, use your
about
weapon
a
power to start next combat in a
15
beast form
to
of your choice.
20 hit point barrier. That's a lot of protection, but in the greater scheme of things, it's
Tranquil
not going
weapon,
to
use
keep
your
you
weapon power
alive
to
for
return to
very
your
long.
maximum health.
I don't like beast forms. They need to be amped up a little bit. They're a little weak.
Enlightened weapon, use your weapon power to start
I
combat with
like
Euphoria and Plague.
Tranquil weapon. Getting to our maximum health is very important. I do believe it's still the most powerful.
Prophetic weapon, use your weapon power to
special.
start combat with a free conjured copy of a card in your deck.
I don't know what Euphoria does. I think it heals you a little bit. I need to kind of experiment with that. I've never
Seabound weapon, use your
liked
weapon power
this
to start
one.
next
A free
combat with a free
copy.
weather cast. Passive,
I
start each
usually
combat with a
turn
clone.
my cards free. I don't need another free copy. I just don't think
Prophetic,
this is
Seabound
really
weapon, use your
worth
weapon
it.
power to start next combat with a free weather cast. Passive, start each mindful weapon activate to start your next combat with evasion and a free clarity.
This one's kind of cool. Start each combat with a clone.
Seabound, mindful weapon activate to start your next combat with evasion and a free clarity.
Clarity, I forgot what that does. You get an evasion and a clarity.
Mindful weapon activate to start your
Seems
next
a
combat with
little
evasion and a free
passive.
clarity.
Evasion's
Seabound weapon,
always
use prophetic
good.
weapon, use your weapon power to start
But
combat with a free
we
conjured
need
copy of a card in
something
your
to
deck.
deal with the
Enlightened
burn.
weapon, use your weapon
The
power.
burns
Tranquil
are
weapon,
what's
use your weapon
killing
power to
us
return
these
to your maximum
days.
health. Choose your starting card. Min strike, discard a card. Then make 2 basic attacks, gain 1 focus. Return/close. Min strike, discard a card. Then make 2 vitalize this turn. Gain 1 health
I'm
and
gonna
momentum for every basic
take
attack you make.
Tranquil weapon again.
Min strike, vitalize this turn. Gain 1 health and momentum for every basic attack you made. Min strike,
Vitalize
this
could
turn.
make our
Gain 1 health and momentum
momentum
for every
quicker,
basic attack
but
you made.
I don't like Vitalize. I think it's 0 cost though.
Steel Soul, your next basic attack grants barrier equal to the damage dealt.
Every basic attack will give us 1 health and 1 momentum, which means our momentum will move
Will
so
shape
much
into a random
faster.
beast
We'll
form.
draw so
Charges,
many more
1/1.
cards.
Memorized. Pacifism this combat. If you've dealt no damage during
That's
your turn, gain 1
good,
impervious.
but then I don't like to get into barrier too much. No way. No wild shapes. Impervious is good. If we're building up something, this is a passive
Majestic
build.
Mind, conjure a free
If
random
we
dragon
take
card,
this
then repeat
card,
all start
this
of turn
card can be
effects.
really good, especially if we do no damage. We get that really free, get out of jail free impervious card. I find dragon cards really weak. There's only one build that works, and it's very, very kind of like
Here's the Veil Foretell
linear.
3. Draw a card for each basic attack you
just
reveal.
wait till this card gets really high with damage, and then you just strike. It's kind of simplistic, and it doesn't really make me excited.
Split summon a clone. The next hit you take is redirected
This
to a clone
one can
instead.
be fun.
Charges,
I'm
3/3.
starting to get into Foretell. It's a little bit more complex a gameplay mechanism, and it's fun.
Cloak of Sand, gain swiftness, gain 2 momentum, reset your
I
ambush.
might do this. Making them hit my clones is kind of a fun defensive kind of technique, but then I'd have to specialize in clones.
Cloak of Sand, gain swiftness, gain 2 split summon a clone. The next hit you take is redirected to a clone instead. Charges, 3/3.
You know, I don't know. Cloak of Sand is super easy to get. It drops all the time. Why buy the card? It could be good to let the enemy hit our clones. They're like free defenses. So let's say they hit us with Acid Breath for 20 points of damage. That doesn't hit us, that hits a clone.
Here's
It's
the
like
Veil
a
Foretell 3.
very
Draw a card for each
powerful
basic attack you reveal.
built-in defense. Unfortunately, your
Split
clones
summon, here's the Veil Foretell
disappear
3.
when you
Draw a card for each
attack.
basic attack you reveal.
That makes your clones disappear, so this card's not that effective. Revealing basic attacks draws cards. This card could be really good if we're using advanced pathing. Though I've not found anything useful about advanced pathing, it doesn't seem to make anything amazing happen. If you've had some different changes, let me know in the comments what your advanced pathing experience has been. I haven't found it do anything. I need some more coffee. All right, let's think about this for one quick second. Let me take a quick break. Give me about 5 minutes to refresh my coffee, take a bio, and we will decide on what our last card will be, okay? Give me 1 second. Thank you for joining me here today. Like, share, subscribe. This is your time. Get over there. Get that like in right now while I quickly go refill my coffee. Just about back. Thank you for your patience. Refresh my coffee. Quick bio. Ready to do our Seeker, finish our Seeker build. All right. Again, happy Thursday. And wherever you are in the Shattered Realm, welcome back, Dawncaster. We are all set. All right, we are back. Sorry for the noise, just putting my microphone back on. My microphone is in front of my t-shirt, so that is why it makes noise. Again, I'm not perfect. I can't make things make no noise. Unfortunately, I am not a ninja. Noise will happen around me. I'm stumbling and bumbling, as a famous NFL announcer used to say. And I'm proud. Proud of my stumbling and bumbling, because that's called life. I'm not here to be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. There's always a little noise when you record. All right. I think we're good here. I'm just keeping my desk a little clear, trying to keep my work area a little clear here, because I have so many things on my desk. I just recently got some, this is the chitty chat part, so if you want to fast forward 10 minutes, be my guest. I'll wait. Okay, so for those of you who stick around who really like to hear my chitty chat, I just recently got a little shark from Marissa. It's a Jaws shark. It's really cute. Got it from Access Ingenuity. So if you are looking for training, swing by Access Ingenuity, run by some amazing people, including my very lovely girlfriend. So yeah, you want to get training, swing by Access Ingenuity, talk to your Department of Rehabilitation, whatever they're called, whatever they do. I mean, you know, what they do is very important. What I mean is their title, just your specialist, consular, Department of Rehabilitation, consular. It's been a long time since I've had a consular. But yeah, if you are coming from a training center and you're looking for more accessibility educational experience because you need to learn some more advanced principles and you need to do it on a one-on-one basis, that is a good time to visit Access Ingenuity. They are fantastically friendly to folks who have finished a training center. You know training centers, you know the names, places like OCB, Wayfinder, other ones, Lighthouse, and you need that individual training. Well, that's something you can do remotely with Access Ingenuity. And they are really, really great. So definitely check them out if you're looking for some training. But yeah, going back to, what was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about. But okay, shark. So Marissa got me the shark. I was at a convention. It's really cute. So it's squishy. And when I get a little stress, it's a squish ball. So it's like a stress ball, but it's a shark. It's really cute. So on my windowsill, I have 4 or 5 things. I have a skateboard toy from McDonald's. I have the shark. I have Marissa's tiny cane. It's like a little, I leave it there because it's not going to get lost in my closet. And then I have a new lava lamp. It's like technically it's not a lava lamp, but I put it on at night because I can see kind of light, and it kind of makes so that I don't run into that corner, because that corner is where I always run into when I'm walking through my house. Yeah, occasionally I still kind of veer toward light, but that light pushes me back and makes me go toward the kitchen. I have a very small place, but light still is helpful to move around quicker, efficiency. Okay, the coffee is good, and this is our last recording of the day. We had an early recording. We did Seeker in the Godskar Waste Part 1. This is Seeker in the Godskar Waste Part 2. And then the title should say, A New Seeker Begins. So for my own sake, my own memory, I am implanting these little memory cues.
Majestic Mind, conjure a free random dragon card. Then repeat all start of turn effects.
Memory cues.
Pierce the veil for tab 3. Draw a card for each basic attack you reveal.
I appreciate your support. All right, let's choose our last card.
Split summon a clone. The next hit you take is redirected to a clone instead. Charges 3/3. Pierce the veil. Majestic Mind, conjure pacifism this combat. If you've dealt no damage during your turn, gain 1 impervious.
I don't know what here is good. I wouldn't mind a clone getting hit. It's kind of good to get.
Will shapeshift into a random beast form.
Attacking,
Steal soul. Your next basic attack grants value equal to the damage dealt.
To get pacifism, a pacifism kind of thing going, but I don't use this a lot. It's a special deck I run this in. Getting bait. This could be a good
your next
card.
Basic attack grants value equal to the damage
when I
dealt.
hit with Shamshir for some ludicrous amount of damage, I'd get that much in barrier. That's
Vitalize,
super
steal
powerful.
Soul. Your next basic attack grants value equal to the damage dealt.
Does it give me the total damage? See, I don't know. I haven't used this card in a long time.
Vitalize this turn.
I
Gain
have
1
to
health and momentum for every basic attack you make.
Though. That's the problem.
Then strike
My
discard
deck
card.
needs
Then
to
make
work
2 basic
by
attacks,
ambush.
gain 1 focus.
So this card would have to come in between a few other cards.
Return slap. Min strike, discard a card. Then make 2 basic attacks, gain 1
Ooh,
focus.
this could be good. Min Strike could be good.
Return slash close.
Min Strike
discard a
could
card.
give
Then
me
make 2
some
basic attacks,
really
gain 1
nice
vitalize this turn.
banging,
Gain
you
1
know?
health and momentum for every Steel Soul, your next basic attack grants barrier equal to the damage dealt.
Discarded
Shift into
cards
a
can
random
be
beast.
useful
Pacifism is
sometimes.
combat. If you've dealt no Majestic Mind, conjure a free random dragon card. Then repeat all start of turn. Pierce the Veil Foretell 3. Draw a card for each base. Split summon a clone. The next, the Cloak of Sand, gain swiftness, gain 2 momentum, reset your ambush.
I think we're just going to reset our ambush. Cloak of Sand, I did want to take this card, but it's the best choice. So our
Split summon Cloak of Sand, gain swiftness, gain 2 momentum, reset your ambush.
You know,
Final
cards.
confirmation screen.
Our chamois,
Starting an area.
let's call them our
Weeping
chamois.
Woods. Start game.
Our chamois are going to pop off with more ambush effects. So we're going to go ahead and take Cloak of Sand. Okay, well, we get a super easy one. We get Weeping Woods. So Weeping Woods are pretty simple. It's a
map selection settings.
it's a good.
Normal the way the game is meant.
The
Card set
Spider
fill.
Mother
Normal the way
can
map selection
be
setting. Start game.
problematic, but other than that,
Press
there
to
really
continue.
isn't anything hard in the
Press to
Weeping
continue.
Woods. So this is good. This is a good start.
Weeping Woods. The Weeping Woods create a natural
start
border
game.
between the Shattered Realms and demon-infested Umbris. The Gilded
Yeah,
Summons.
we got
5
Weeping
periods.
Wood. Pretty
2 weeks
easy
after the
start.
invasion of Umbris. A series of The Gilded Summons. 5 Weeping Woods. Your damp cloak. Continue. Paladin of the I'm here. Skip. Head into. You gain 15 gold. Paladin of the Vigil. Very well. Seeker.
All right, I'm going to
Exploration.
skip all the
Use
story.
weapon power. Tranquil weapon. Use your weapon power to return to your maximum health.
First 15 gold.
Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery await.
Okay, let's
Settings.
do all the
Campsite debris rest.
opportunities,
Stinger
and
spider
then
spot. Campsite
shrines,
settings.
and then of course we'll
Campsite
kill
stinger
off
spider.
weaker
Opportunity. Show deck.
enemies
Player
until we
health
can
9.
get our
Show deck.
first
Opportunity
level.
treasure. Traps or fallen tree. Your path is blocked by a large fallen. Go around. Fallen tree as you start. Continue. Fallen tree near the roots of the fight. Show deck. With your turn. Press for detailed enemy information. Shamshir. +1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage agile. Add 2 damage and
Gotta
attack
fight.
again. Character. Shamshir. +1. Bonus. Enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Cloak of Sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2
Got a
momentum. Reset your
boar.
ambush. Action.
Not too
Common.
hard.
Swiftness. While you have swiftness, your evasion also with character and turn. Character info. Cloak of Sand. Gains character and turn. Player energy. In. 1.
We don't really need to reset ambush. We just don't have enough energy. Yeah, it's not going to be at the point where
Enter.
we're going to need to
Character in
reset
Cloak of
our
Sand.
ambush
Shamshir.
very much
+1.
right now.
Neutral 1.
Usually,
Healing potion.
one attack per
1 use.
turn is
Search of
going to get
dexterity.
our ambush
Gain
off.
character
The rest
info.
of the time, we're going to build up for our finishers.
Cloak of Sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your ambush. Action. Common. Swiftness. While you have you gain 1 swiftness stacks. You gain 2 momentum stacks.
We actually
Healing
can
potion.
pop off another
Shamshir.
Shamshir because we just
+1.
got an
Bonus.
energy card.
Enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
Let's do it.
Shamshir. Neutral 1. Player status. Evasion. Shamshir. Healing potion. Character info. Enter.
Then we got 2 evasion
turn.
stacks, and that's the
Enemy
beauty of
turn.
Shamshir. We get evasion.
Enemy playing cards.
It's like
Fight.
Great
You block
Bow.
the
We
damage.
get that evasion.
Your turn. End turn. Character in Shamshir. +1. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
Making it really hard for them to hit us.
Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Action.
And now we're
Common.
doing +2
Armor. When dealt
damage, so
Take
now
1 less damage per
Shamshir-
stack of armor. Surge of
don't
intellect.
know if that
Gain INT and
is
1 focus. Action. You
like
gained 1 focus stacks.
forever.
Player status. Moment. Block. Neutral 1.
Oh, I forgot.
Block.
We have
Neutral-
blocks. We don't
Shamshir.
really need
+1.
blocks
Bonus.
in this
Character
deck.
info.
We'll get rid of
Shamshir.
them.
+1. Enemy takes 6 damage.
You
Enemy
don't
takes
need
6 damage.
block in this
Next.
deck.
Next.
We got a Shamshir up. Yeah. Don't need block in this deck. You should be able to hit with enough
Character
offensive
info.
action.
Player gold 35.
But you shouldn't
Settings.
really need
Settings.
block.
Player gold. Character
Again, that's
info.
2
Next.
spaces in your deck.
You gain 5 gold.
This
Get rewards.
time, we're going to keep this deck laser
1000
focused.
cots. Settings. 1000 cots. Dex 1. Player gold 40. 1000 cots. Dex 1. Deal
Let's
3
get
damage
our
for each of your
rewards.
decks. Melee action.
All right,
Common.
rewards. Hopefully we get
Sandblast.
some
Deal
cha-ching
3 damage
stuff.
agile. Gain 3 momentum and interrupt. Magic action. Common. Momentum. Whenever you have 5 or
Okay,
more momentum,
1000
remove all
cuts.
stacks and draw a card. Agile. Agile effects are active. 1000. Sandblast. Deal 3 damage agile. Gain 3 momentum and interrupt. Magic action. Common. Momentum. Whenever you have 5 or more
Interrupts
momentum,
again.
remove all
I
stacks and draw a
don't
card.
like
Agile.
Sandblast.
Agile effects are active if you've evaded an attack last round.
3 momentum is good, though.
Agile Mind. Dex int 1. Choose 1. Gain Dex and Evasion or gain INT and focus gain both if memorized. Action. Common. Evasion.
It's really
When
good
dealt
if you
melee
have
damage.
Dervish.
Reduce the first damage
I
taken
don't
to
think
0.
we're gonna
Then decrease
run
evasion by
Dervish
1.
this time,
Evasion fades
though
at the
it
start
is
of the turn.
effective.
Focus. When you foretell. Reveal 1 more card for every 3 stacks. At the start of the round, draw 1 additional card for every 6
Agile
stacks.
Mind is okay.
Agile. Gain Dex and Evasion. Mind. Gain INT and focus. Sandblast. 1000 cuts. Dex 1. Sandblast. Agile Mind.
You need
Dex
to
int
have
1. Choose
a lot
1.
of
Gain Dex and
defensive
Evasion or gain
cards
INT. Add 1000. Add Sandblast. Add Agile Mind to deck.
secret deck. So taking
Exploration.
Agile Mind
Campsite
isn't a
debrief
bad
rested from the
move.
perils of adventure. Settings. Settings. Campsite debrief. Opportunity treasure.
We'll take Agile
Wild
Mind.
Campsite debrief rest. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treasure. Small fortune. You spot something glittering in the shadows.
Cool.
Small
2
fortune. You
cards
spot
added.
something glittering in the shadows. Continue. You gain 26 gold. Small fortune. You find 26 gold. Lead. Exploration. Player gold 66.
Ooh, our first fortune.
Wild tusk for this beast blocks this path and does not intend. Opportunity treasure.
Oh, that's a
Stinger
lot.
spider.
That's good.
Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery
Good,
away.
good, good.
Hollow tree truncation. Hollow tree
baby-
truncation
baby
and reflection in
gold-
what remains of a long death
baby
tree catches your
gold
attention.
loves
Continue.
treasure.
Hollow tree trunk. You look inside and spot various coins glittering. Take the coins. You gain 12 gold. Hollow tree trunk. You find
Let's
12
get that
gold.
up. Ooh, more treasure.
Continue. Hollow tree trunk as you prepare to leave. You suddenly hear loud squawking from above us. Continue. Enemy gains flying enchantment.
Nice.
Your turn.
Another one, baby goat.
Press for detailed enemy information.
Super happy.
Enemy status. Flying. Gain 1
Got
evasion
some
every
more
time you press for
treasure.
detailed
Oh,
enemy
we got a
information.
monster.
Enemy status.
got a
Shamshire.
monster?
Player health 90. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. Character in Shamshire. Enemy takes
Alright,
4
let's
damage.
get this-
Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Surge of Shamshire.
Oh, we got a
+1.
raven.
Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure a basic Shamshire. +1. Neutral 1. Surge of dexterity. Shamshire. +1. Neutral 1. Surge of intellect. Block. You gain 1 focus stacks. Shamshire. Neutral 1. Deal player status. Evade Shamshire. Block. Neutral 1. Shamshire. Character info. Shamshire. +1. Neutral 1. Character info. End turn. End turn.
Energy.
Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Swoop. You block the damage. Swoop. You take 2 damage. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Shamshire. +1. Enemy takes 6 damage.
I'm not
Enemy
too
gains 1
concerned
evasion
about
stats.
these
Enemy has
minimum,
evaded this attack. You
minimum
gain 1
amounts
evasion
of
stats.
damage.
Block. Agile
Minimal
mind.
amounts
Dex int
of
1.
damage.
Choose
They're
1.
not a
Gain Dex
big
and evasion
deal.
or gain INT and focus gain both if memory. Block. Agile mind. Select card. Agile. Gain Dex and evasion. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Player status. Focus. Stack. Cloak of sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your ambush. Character in. End turn. Player energy. Dex. 2 in. 2. End turn. Character in. Cloak
Okay,
of
we
sand.
got 2
Block.
evasions.
Neutral 1. Shamshire. +1. Block. Cloak of sand. You gain 1 swiftness stacks. You gain 2 momentum stacks.
We got
Shamshire.
a lot of
+1.
energy.
Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy has evaded this attack. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Block. Neutral 1. Player status. Focus.
Had to
Block. Character info.
reactivate our
End turn.
ambush.
Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Caw. You
We
block
should
the
be able
damage.
to kill
you gain
this
1 bleeding
creature
stacks.
pretty
Swoop.
easily.
You block the damage. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Shamshire. +1. Bonus. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks.
Giving us
Enemy
some
gained 1 evasion
bleed.
stacks. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Next.
We don't have a lot of defensive
Show
against
deck.
things
Next.
like bleed.
You gain 2 gold. Skip rewards.
Just don't give them an opportunity to exploit it.
Enemy status.
All
Charged
right,
slice.
our third
Deal 3
set
damage.
of rewards.
This damage is improved by
Anything
1 for each of your
good,
decks.
hopefully.
Upgradeable. Melee action.
We'll build
Common.
a bit of a
Upgradeable.
sand
This
deck,
card can be upgraded
but
and improves the card in
I
unusual
don't want
ways.
to get too deep into sand cards.
Skill shift. Foretell 3 your next ranged attack critical hits. Gain barrier for each damage it dealt. Action. Common. Riptide. Dex int 1. Draw 3 cards. Discard any cards that are not persistent.
Charge
Action.
slice.
Common.
I don't like
persistent.
charge
Cards with
slice.
persistent don't get discarded at the end of the turn and cannot be buried.
We're not going to do range.
Enemy status. Player health 88. Player health 88. Show deck. Skip rewards. Exploration. Use weapon power. Tranquil weapon. Use your weapon power to return to your
I don't
maximum
really
health.
want to run tides right now. I don't see anything here I like. I'll skip it all. We're down only 2 health overall.
Infested dire settings.
We have lots of. We don't need to worry about healing too much. We are. Our special ability, our special attack, like our super, is about healing to max. And if we do pick up Headhunter, we'll have 2 ways to heal to max. And if we get the talent that makes every campsite heal us to max, we'll have 3 ways to heal to max. So technically, unless we get caught flat-footed, we shouldn't really die from damage unless the monsters... I mean, later on, say we get to the Godskar ways, that starts to get really
Settings.
hard.
Opportunity treasure.
Do I think
Traps
I'm
or
going to
treachery
do the
await.
Godskar? I
Stingers,
don't
infested
think
dire
this
walls of hairy
time.
massive
I did
muscle
it
growls menacingly.
once in part 1. I feel like I'm going to avoid it this time in this new series.
Stinger spy. Opportunity settings. Settings. Opportunity. Stinger
Another,
spider. Infested dire wall. Player gold 80.
I'm
Character.
trying
Player
to
gold.
check for
Infested. Stingers.
shrines.
Opportunity settings.
You got to get your
Opportunity treasure.
shrines
Traps
because
or
they're a
windy
little
hill
bit harder
windy
to
hill
come
howling
by.
wind sweep across the land. Grit cuts your face. A stinging and thunderous assault on your bare skin. The sudden gale forces you to find shelter. A nearby hillock promises the hope of protection from the storm.
Take the opportunity. Oh, this is good. This is good. This gets me free potions the whole game. So if you travel into the wind and get your face all cut up, the witch who is the apothecary really loves you, and she thinks you're handsome because she likes rugged, demonic looking men, and she will give you, not that being you're scratched up makes you demonic look, I just mean she just likes that stuff. So she'll give you free potions all the time, which is fantastic. Getting this wind thing is really good early on. Means this deck is going to have a lot of potions.
Shards of sand and dust
So that
into your exposed
means
face and hands.
automatically I'm going to start steering this
Player
deck
gold 80.
toward gaining potions a lot more. Yeah, I love that sound. Yes. This is a double cha-ching. It's a really
Character
good
info.
thing. It's almost a triple cha-ching.
Use weapon power tranquil weapon.
Because
Use your weapon power
getting
to
a free potion every time we
Charcoal
see
raven. Opportunity
the
treasure. Player gold 80.
potion dealer
Opportunity
is
treasure.
really
Traps or
important.
treachery await. Red caps you spot a bushel of
I
extraordinarily
can't
large
remember her
mushrooms.
name.
Red caps you spot a bushel of extraordinarily large mushrooms growing between gnarly roots of a giant tree. Take a closer look. Eat them.
We got another up. Let's get that up.
Take a closer look. Red caps you recognize the mushrooms as highly poisonous. If you want, you could turn them into a
Let's take a
potent
closer
weapon.
look. That'll give us
Code one of your weapons into
poison.
poison. Leave. Code one
We'll
of your weapons.
upgrade one
Shamshir
of our
upgraded.
weapons
Shamshir
for
upgraded.
free.
Exploration. Player gold 80.
Yep, we'll coat one of our weapons. Shamshir gets upgraded. That's
Opportunity
free.
treasure.
That
Traps or
basically
stingers. Wild
saves
type
us.
settings.
That's like a
Wild type.
that's a
Player
20
gold 80.
gold,
Opportunity
maybe
treasure.
40
Traps or
gold
treachery await.
reward. So very, very, very good.
Purple berries you make your way deeper into the woods and stumble upon a purple berries you make your way deeper into the woods and stumble upon a bush spotted with large plump. Create a potion.
Lots of opportunities. We'll take lots of ops this time. A good start. Oh, more potions. We can create a potion. This is usually either a haste potion or a panacea. Panacea is the weaker version of this reward, and of course, anything that grants you haste or card draw is the stronger
Eat the
version.
berries.
And you're going to want to keep that card. Don't use it.
Eat the berry.
Because
Create
if you're
purple
going
berries
to
you
do
make
the
your way
cursed
deeper into
puzzle
create a
box
potion.
trick,
Eat the
you
berries.
need a card to swap high costs for low costs.
Create a potion.
Oh, we can only eat the berries. We can eat the berries.
Purple
What does that
berries, create a
do?
potion.
I don't remember.
Purple berries you recognize the berries from your studies and recall a way to distill their
Let's
essence into a
create
potent potion.
Oh, I want to eat the
Continue.
berries. I feel like maybe
Card
it
added.
might
Card
give us
obtained.
more hit
Potion of
points or
visions.
something.
One use. Draw 3 cards. Item.
Let's create
Rare.
a potion.
Treasure. This card is part of the treasure pool and can be found through various events. Exploration. Use weapon power tranquil. Character info.
Oh, we got potion of visions. That's good.
Campsite Avery.
That's a good
settings.
card.
Settings. Campsite. Stingers. Campsite. Player
That is
gold
a
80.
good card. Works really good if you're running paths.
Campsite Avery respite. Stinger
running
spider
path
spidery limbs reach
cards.
for you from amidst the treetops. Enemy gains thorns enchantment. Your turn. Enemy status.
Okay,
Thorn.
we're
Enemy
starting to
status.
get campsites.
Thorn.
Let's
Shamshir.
start-
+1.
let's start
Neutral 1.
culling
Heal
down
star 4
some of
star
these
damage
weaker
agile. Add 2 damage
monsters.
and attack again. Ambush. Gain evasion. Melee basic attack. Enemy status. Thorn. Shamshir. Player health 85. Show deck. Player energy. End turn. Character. Shamshir. +1.
This-
Enemy
I
takes
like
4
to
damage.
get rid
You
of the
gain 1 bleeding
spiders,
stats.
'cause
You
they
gain
do
1
a lot
evasion
of
stats.
bleed.
Surge of intellect. Gain INT and 1 focus. Block. Surge of intellect. Block. You gain 1 focus stacks. Block. Neutral 1. Healing potion. 1 use. Player status. Bleach. Healing potion. Block. Block. Character info. End turn. Character info. Block. You gain 3 armor stacks. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Pincer. You block the damage. Venomous bite. You
I
gain 2
will
poison
block.
stacks. You block the damage. Your turn.
Block this time.
End turn.
Because he has very minimal offensive damage.
Character info. Surge of dexterity.
Yeah,
Shamshir.
you want to block
Plus,
on
you
a
take 1 damage.
spider
Enemy takes
because
6 damage.
its
You gain 1
damage
bleeding
is kind
stacks.
of range
Enemy
for
takes 6
some
damage.
reason.
You
I
gain
don't
1 bleeding
see how a
stacks. You gain 1
spider
evasion
is
stacks.
range, but he can
Shamshir.
shoot stuff
Plus
at
1.
you.
Bonus. Potion of visions. Shamshir. Plus 1. Bonus. Neutral 1. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gain 1 bleeding stacks. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gained 1 bleeding stacks. Next.
Oh, we have another Shamshir. Finish him up. Sometimes Shamshir activates again. Sometimes Shamshir gets its bonus effect, which is the way that you're able to know that it's going to activate its special. Something new that Rick Vanderwild added to the game, which is amazing. So, yeah, that's my simple gratitude of this episode. I do love that bonus. I do love it. That bonus wording is really well fit in. It's really well streamlined, and it's seamless. And the seamless is a new thing I am saying. When developers have advanced skills in coding, they can make accessibility not be an outlier. It's more ingrained. It's more comfortable and fits better. You know, like when you hold a hammer, if there's like a kind of a weird kind of texture to it, it doesn't feel comfortable. But if it's smooth, but it has a good grip, it feels great. Same thing goes with cards you use in this game. If everything accessible was very kind of like crunchy and not very satisfying and kind of got a little in the way and it was kind of obstructed, like if there was so too many things to flip through, too many things to swipe through, too many functionalities to move through, that just makes accessibility just an obstruction. But when developers really have advanced skills, they know how to make accessibility seamless, which means the hammer is smooth, has the appropriate grip. You feel comfortable when you're hanging up a picture frame or when playing a card. You don't worry about what the card does because it's already told you. And if you really need more information, it's easily within a couple of swipes accessible to you. So that's what I mean by seamless kind of like accessibility in a game when it comes to elements of the game, whether it's menus, the UI, activating things, double tapping things, swiping through menus, moving up and down the screen. Seamlessness and accessibility is maybe something new. A lot of games are now getting really good with accessibility. I think at least one person a year usually has asked me the question, is accessibility
Enemy
improving
status. Settings.
or getting worse? And I say it's getting improving. So yes, it's improved. I'm gonna have. I need a cookie.
Enemy status.
I have these sugar-free
settings.
cookies in front of me, and
Enemy
yeah, I know. Eat less,
Character
move
info.
more.
Player gold. Enemy status. Thorns. Settings. Enemy status. Thorns. Whenever you take damage. Inflict. Player gold. Character info. Next. Show deck. Current cards in deck. Next. You gain 2 gold. Skip rewards. Enemy status. Sand Nova. Dexint 1. Make a basic attack. Repeat for each other type of Nova card you play this combat. 0. Action. Common.
Let's get our rewards. This is a Sand Nova that gives you more attacks.
Enemy Sand Nova.
Which is kind of
Dexint
good.
1. Make a basic attack.
If you're going to
Repeat for each
run
other type of
Novas.
Nova card you play this combat.
You can
0.
run like,
Action.
say you
Common.
played like 4 of
Enemy
these.
Sand Nova. Dexint 1. Make a basic attack.
Could be
Repeat
really
for each other type of Nova
awesome.
card you play this combat. 0. Action. Common.
If I played 3 Sand Novas this turn, I would get 4 basic attacks. That's pretty good. That could be pretty broken, almost like a dervish. But I don't like Novas, but yeah, this could work. This Nova could work. I'd have to run about 2 or 3 of them, and it would make my deck feel kind of sad. I mean, if it was a more exciting card, Novas are perfectly good cards. They're just kind of dull, you know? I mean, dull in a sense that they're very consistent and powerful,
Augury.
but
Dexint 1. Foretell
just
3 scholar.
feels
Draw 2
kind of
cards.
like
Action.
not as
Uncommon.
magical
Foretell.
as the
Look
weird
at the top X
cards
cards
in
of your
this
deck.
game.
Put 1 on top, and the others at the bottom of your
Again,
deck. Scholar. Your deck
it's
contains 20 or more
tempting
cards at the
offer.
start of combat. Reconnaissance.
Augury
Foretell
is
5.
good.
Ambush.
You draw
card.
cards.
Action.
It's
Common.
a good thing.
Foretell.
If
Look
you're
at the top
trying
X
to
cards
do
of your deck.
advanced paths,
Put 1 on top, and the others at the bottom of your deck.
Augury
Ambush.
is a
Ambush
great
triggers
card.
whenever it is the first card played of the
I don't
round.
want to run it though. This is a good card. It's basically an ambush that gives you a free card draw that you want. You basically take a card that's left, put it at the top,
Enemy
and
status.
then draw.
Player health 80. Player
The
health
problem
83.
is
Chill
you're
deck.
giving
Skip
up one of your
rewards.
ambushes.
Exploration.
I'd rather
use weapon
use
power
my
tranquil
ambushes
weapon.
on
Use
my
your weapon power to return to your maximum health.
So I don't see anything here I really want, so I'm gonna skip it. Again, it's really hard to remember what I've gotten as rewards. It's really hard to focus when you have the Seeker, because you've got to think about what have I received. Now, I have an idea of doing a whole series where
Character
I
info.
write every single action
Player
down
gold
and
82.
why,
Campsite
and discuss the pathing of it. Again, that's going to be some major undertaking.
The Traveler A Stranger. Campsite A brief respite from the perils of Campsite A. Player gold 82. Campsite. The Traveler A Stranger approaches on horseback.
We got 82 gold. We have
Campsite.
tons
The
of
Traveler A
campsites.
Stranger
We're
approaches
doing
on
fine.
horseback.
This is the Weeping
Stranger
Woods.
on horseback.
Super easy.
Stranger on horseback. Continue. Julius Belthorpe greeting. Ignore the man. Who is Julius Belthorpe? Greet him back.
Let's deal with
Julius
Julian.
Belthorpe back. Some signs of civil. Continue. Julius Belthorpe. Lee. Exploration. Player gold 82. Player gold 82. Enemy aura. And settings.
Julius.
Campsite A. Mini boss corrupted. Bandit ambusher. Enemy aura.
I mean
Enraged.
to say
Start of turn.
Julius.
Gain 1 anger.
All right. Julius is done.
Player health 83. Enemy aura. Enraged.
We
Settings.
can probably
Campsite
take
A
on
brief
the
respite.
mini
Mini boss corrupted tusk board. This beast blocks this path and does not.
probably.
Enemy gains enraged enchantment. Enemy gains healthy enchantment. Your turn.
Where our
Enemy
health is
status.
really
Search
good.
of
Let's
dexterity.
take on the mini
Gain
boss
dex
and
cloak
get it
of
out of
sand.
the way.
Shamshir. Plus enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Potion of visions. 1 use. Draw 3. Shamshir. Plus 1. Neutral 1.
Get it out of
4
the
star
way.
damage agile. Add a potion of visions. 1. Shamshir. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 1 when dealt. Shamshir. Potion of vision. A cloak of sand. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure a basic attack. Cloak of sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your ambush. Action. Character info. Cloak of sand. Gain swiftness. You gained 1 swiftness stacks. You gain 2 momentum stacks.
Oh, we got a search. That's good. We can activate
Shamshir.
our
Plus 1. Bonus. Enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1
cloak
evasion
of
stacks.
sand. And now with swiftness,
Player
our
status.
evasion
Shamshir.
will
Potion of
avoid
visions.
projectiles.
Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Skewer.
Now
You
we have
block the
2
damage.
evasion
Enemy
stacks,
gain
and
1
it's a
anger stacks.
stronger
Your turn.
evasion.
End turn. Character info. Shamshir. Plus 1. Bonus. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Agile mind. Dex int 1. Choose 1. Gain dex and evasion. Select card. Agile. Gain dex. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Block. Neutral 1. Player status. Momentum. Block. Shamshir.
double
Block.
Shamshirs
Neutral
off.
1. Gain 3. Shamshir. Plus 2. Bonus. Neutral 1. Deal stars. Enemy takes 7 damage.
Let's take
Enemy takes 7
agile.
damage.
We got another Shamshir bonus. You know, I need to learn how to get those
Neutral character info.
activations.
End
I
turn.
feel like
End
Agile
turn.
Mind works really well
Enemy
with
turn.
Shamshir.
Enemy
We
playing
need
cards.
to
Fight. You block the
really
damage. Enemy gain 1
just
anger
drill
stacks. Your
down
turn.
on our principles of this deck.
End turn. Character info. Surge of intellect. Healing potion. Shamshir. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Next.
Having
Next.
double evasions makes it really hard for these beginning monsters to hurt us.
Character info. Player gold 82. Character. Next. You gain 4 gold. Skip rewards.
Easy
Enemy
peasy.
status. Dervish. Dex int 2. Make a basic attack
Shaman
repeat for every stack of momentum.
Shamshir
0.
is squeezy.
Action. Common. Momentum. Whenever you have 5 or more momentum.
Let's get our
remove all stacks and draw a
rewards.
card.
4 gold as a reward. Oh, we got our first Dervish. You know,
Call
Dervish
element.
is really
Attune to
part
an
of
element
this
off your choice.
deck.
Magic action. Common.
Because we get a
Sea
lot of
legs. Dex
momentum.
1.
We
This
might
combat.
want.
Whenever
I
you change the
hate
tide,
doing
your next action
Dervish
inflicts a
again,
critical hit.
But
Enchantment.
Dervish is so
Common.
darn
Critical
effective.
hit. Critical hits deal double damage. Title. Title effects are triggered whenever the tide changes.
Nah,
the tide
that's
always
no
changes
good.
at the start of your turn. Unique. Call element. Attune to an element. Dervish. Dex int 2.
I
Make a
don't
basic
want
attack
it.
repeat for every stack of momentum. 0. Action. Common. Momentum. Whenever you have 5 or more momentum, remove all stacks and draw a card.
I don't deal with titles. I'm gonna go ahead and take Dervish. Because Dervish can be
Enemy
very
status. Enemy status.
powerful.
Enemy Dervish.
But
Dex
I
int
want to
2.
do
Make
something
basic
a
attack
little
repeat for every
different
stack
with
of
this
momentum.
deck.
0.
I
Action.
really
Common.
want to do something
Momentum.
different
Whenever you
with
have
this
5
deck,
or more
but
momentum,
Dervish
remove all
is
stacks and draw a
so
card.
darn powerful. Only problem is Dervish without lowering its cost to 0. Dervish kind of replaces our Shamshir, which slows our deck down and makes us less powerful. And again, it has a 2 energy cost. So if anything weird happens to our energy, we can't play Dervish. And then again, we're waiting for Dervish to pop off. When it does pop off and we have the correct effects working together with it in collaboration, Dervish can be quite amazing. And y'all have seen me in part 1 really make Dervish just eviscerate
enemy status.
the enemy.
Enemy status. Player
So
health 83.
this time we're not going to do Dervish. Believe it or not,
Use weapon power. Use weapon power. Tranquil weapon. Use your weapon power to return to campsite debrief respite from the settings. Campsite debrief. Bandit ambusher I'll. Campsite debrief respite. Player gold 86. Campsite bandit ambusher I'll take your gold and your life. Enemy gains first strike enchantment. Enemy status. First strike. Enemy turn. Enemy status. Enemy playing cards. Stat. You take 3 damage. Enemy your turn.
Let's
Agile mind.
deal with
Dex
the
and one.
bandit.
Choose one. Gain Dex and
I'm going
evasion
to
or
take
gain
your
INT.
life.
Healing potion.
You think you're going to
Sham
take
share.
my life?
Plus
I'm
one.
going to take
Bonus.
your
Enemy
life.
takes 4 damage. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Surge of dexterity. Gain Dex and conjure evade.
I
Potion
don't
of
have a
visions.
lot of
Surge of
defenses
dexterity. Potion of
against
visions.
getting
1
stabbed.
use. Sham share. Neutral 1. Deal player status. Evasion. Sham share. Potion of visions. Healing potion. Agile mind. Dex int 1. Choose. Select card. Agile. Gain Dex. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Potion of visions. Sham share. Neutral 1. Deal 3 damage. Agile. Potion of healing potion. Character in end turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Stab. You block the damage. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Shamshare. +1. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Cloak of sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your ambush. Shamshare. +1. Cloak of sand. You gained 1 swiftness stacks. You gain 2 momentum stacks. Shamshare. +2. Bonus. Enemy takes 7 damage. Enemy takes 7 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Next.
Yeah, that Agile Mind is going to become one of the binding components in this deck build. That's really important. I now know Agile needs to be...
Current cards in
Agile
deck.
Mind
Next.
needs to be in this deck.
You gain 3 gold. Skip
I
rewards.
don't care about the
Enemy
intelligence
fight.
and focus.
Dex
but
1.
Agile
Combat.
Mind needs
Basic
to be in
attack
this
deal
deck
1 more damage.
because it's
Whenever you inflict a critical
resetting
hit, add
my
1 more.
Shamshares.
Enchantment. Common. Critical hit. Critical hits deal double damage.
Let's get our
Unique.
rewards.
You can only play 1 card with this name per combat. All enchantments are unique.
All right, new card.
Snake Dance. Dex 1.
Eclipse.
Perform 1 gain potency and inflict charmed equal to your performance. 0. Action.
Bar fight's
Common.
okay.
Potency. Afflictions you inflict deal
It's-
extra damage equal to your
you wanna
potency.
build up your
Charm.
deck.
Lose
Bar
the battle if
fight's
your health
okay.
is less
It's
than
not
your
a
charm.
bad card.
When dealt, non-piercing damage. Remove an equal amount of charmed. Perform. Increase your current performance by X. Or start a new
I don't
performance.
like performing.
Performance
Sometimes
counts
I
the progress
do.
of your
Get in the
currently active
mood,
song.
just dance.
While no song is active, your performance is 0.
Dancing is a part of all role-playing games. I do really appreciate and have a lot of gratitude toward Rick for really explaining how performances work. He's done a magnificent job of adding a lot more explanations to cards, which is really important to me. Has really made a big difference in my
Skill
play.
shift. Foretell
Is that
3 your
Rick
next ranged
keeps
attack critical hit.
explaining
Gain barrier for
things,
each
which
damage
is
to
what I
dealt.
really
Action.
appreciate.
Common. Critical hit.
Because
Critical hit deal
sometimes
double
you're
damage.
just a
Add bar
little
5 to death.
confused. And
Skill
he
shift.
helps
Snake Dance.
get rid of that
Enemy
confusion.
status. First strike. This creature attacks first in combat. Player health 80. Player health 80.
I like skill
Show
shot, but
Skip
not in
reward.
this deck.
Exploration. Use weapon power. Tranquil weapon. Use your weapon power to return to your maximum
There
health.
isn't anything here I
Shine
really
strange
want,
statue
so I'm
stands
gonna
out from its
skip it.
surroundings. Player gold
I'm being
89.
very
Shine
picky.
a campsite. Infested dire wolf. The hairy massive muscle growls
I'm being
menacingly.
very picky on this particular build. Oh, we got our first shrine. And we got an infested direwolf.
Campsite Shine a strange
I don't
statue
want
stands
any
out from its
direwolves
surroundings. Shine
in
of
my
commerce.
house
Shine
with
of commerce. A
fleas.
carving sculpted from
I
marble
would
of the pillars.
imagine
Light captures your
direwolf
attention.
fleas
Its
are
luminescent surface
really
exudes a
gross.
sense of bound. Examine the shrine.
Let's hit that shrine.
Shine of commerce. The
Hopefully
shrine
it's
allows
not
you to
a
transform a
bad
card into a
shrine.
different card of the same color and same rarity.
That's okay. Forgot what that does. What does it do? Oh, we can transform a card. So we'll transform one of our blocks. Again, I don't want to mess with my main cards. I don't quite like to take those risks because then I could break my whole deck and then I'll have to just call it, just make it a practice run or experimental run. So when I break my deck, when I mean break, I mean destroy it, like destroy a very important card that's pivotal to the build. Then I just play around. I just have fun. But when I'm really serious about a deck, I don't want to break it. So I can play with any cards that are not important. So one of the cards that's not important to this deck is block. They're just basically there for you to play with, and that's going to be your pro tip, I think, too.
Offer a card.
Blocks are fun to just
Agile mind.
destroy and
Block.
mess with.
Neutral.
I
Select
do
card.
that
Prayer.
all the time.
Gain holy. Bury
So
a
we're
card.
going to go
Divine
ahead
action.
and use
Common. Bury.
the Shrine
Removes
of
the top card of your deck
Commerce
from
on our
combat.
block
Holy.
card.
Surge stone. Neutral 1. This combat. Gain 1 momentum whenever you play a surge card. Upgradeable. Heavy. Artifact.
And sometimes you get lucky.
Momentum. Whenever you have 5 or more momentum, remove all stacks and draw a card.
Okay, so we got
heavy.
prayer.
First aid kit. Neutral 1. Conjure 2 bandages. Charges. 1/1.
Ooh,
Item.
this could
Common.
be good because
Bandage.
we
1
do
use.
use
Gain.
momentum.
Healing 2. Health and remove all bleeding.
Surge stone. First aid kit? No, I'm not going to need that. Though that would protect us from bleed. And you can upgrade first aid to protect you from some other ability. You can upgrade first aid and it will remove poison and it will remove bleed. If you really want to get that first aid is actually more powerful than people realize. I've actually done a deck with first aid. It wasn't specifically designed for first aid, but what it did was really take advantage of it. So play around with first aid. It's pro tip number 3. First aid can be your best friend. It's a very powerful card. And it also is one of the first cards that is persistent. Even if you are a new player, you're going to get first aid. If you activate first aid, which means open up to 2 free bandages, they remain persistent. One of the decks I love to play around with, and it is in my plans for the future, is creating a completely persistent deck. Because there's some really weird and really cool stuff you can do with that. But yeah, play around. Pro tip 3, play around with persistent.
Whenever you play a surge card.
Play around with
Upgradeable.
bandage.
Heavy.
It's really
Artifact.
fun.
Common.
So
Momentum.
pro tip 4
Whenever
is
you have
play
5 or
around
more
with
momentum,
persistent
remove all stacks and draw a
cards.
card.
They're really
Heavy. Heavy
fun.
cards do not get reshuffled after your deck reaches 0 cards. Upgradeable.
I want to
This card
take
can be upgraded and improves the card in
Stone.
unusual
I feel
ways.
like
Unique. You can only play 1 card with this name per
I feel
combat.
like this
All
card's
enchantments are
gonna be
unique.
strong. I never don't get this card that often.
Prayer. Surge Stone. Neutral 1. This combat.
This
Gain
is
1 momentum
unique,
whenever
so
you
I
play a
can
surge
only
card.
play 1.
Upgradeable. Heavy.
I'm gonna
Artifact.
play
Common.
Surge Stone.
Momentum.
I
Whenever
really
you have 5 or more
feel
momentum, remove all stacks
it's
and draw a
working
card.
with our
Prayer.
Shamshires.
Surge Stone. Neutral 1. This first aid kit. First aid kit. Surge Stone. Neutral 1. This combat. First aid. Surge Stone.
This
Card
is
added.
artifact.
Card obtained.
It's
Potion
actually
of Visions.
quite powerful.
1 use. Draw 3 cards. Item. Rare.
I'm gonna
Surge
take
Stone.
it.
Neutral. Surge Stone. Neutral 1. Shine of Commerce. The statue accepts your hand and lead. Exploration.
take
Character
that.
info. Character info.
That was a good thing to convert our block into.
Character
All
info.
right.
Toxan.
That
Settings.
was a good thing. That was actually... We'll see if it works out. We can
Wild
always
Tusk for the speech.
change
Campsite
card
8 brief
or
respite
get
from the
rid
perils
of
of
it.
adventure.
It's
Toxan
not
is something
cursed,
skitters.
so we
Player
can
gold
rip it
89.
out if we
Toxan
need.
is something skitters underneath the foliage.
All right, now we got the more annoying creatures like the snake.
Enemy gains first strike enchantment. Enemy gains venomous enchantment. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Spitter bite.
Let's get
You
rid
take
of
2
this.
damage.
I just
You gain
hate
1
this
poison
snake.
stacks.
Let's get
You gain
rid of
1
it.
poison stacks.
I just
Your
want to
turn.
get rid of
Surge
the annoying
dexterity.
monsters
Gain dex and
first.
conjure a basic attack. Action. Common. Conjure. Creates a
He gets
temporary card
first
that is removed
strike.
after combat.
He poisons you.
Agile mind.
He's
Dex
a
int 1.
total
Block.
a-hole.
Neutral. Shamshire. Plus you take 1 damage.
He is
Enemy
a
takes 4 damage.
total
You gain 1 evasion stacks.
dash
Player
hole.
status. Shamshire. Plus block. Neutral. Agile mind.
Hate him.
Dex int 1. You take 1 damage. Select card. Agile. Block. You gain 1 evasion stacks. Shamshire. Plus player status.
Shamshire.
Evasion. Shamshire. Plus 1. Neutral 1. Block. Surge of
Let's,
dexterity. Character. Surge of
agile.
dexterity. Gain. Block. Neutral 1. Gain
Get
3
another
armor.
evasion.
Action.
2 evasions
Common.
up.
Armor. When dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack. Shamshire. Plus 1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage. Block. New character info.
Oh,
Enter.
you got to search your dexterity.
Enemy turn. End turn.
I
Enemy
should
playing cards.
have.
Wet. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 poison
Caught
stacks.
that.
You gain 3 dazed stacks. Your turn. End
I
turn.
messed up.
Character info.
I messed
Cloak of
up.
Sand.
I messed
Shamshire.
up my
You take 1
opportunity
damage.
for 2
Enemy takes 4
ambushes.
damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Surge of intellect. Shamshire.
Yeah,
Plus
he
2.
has a
Neutral 1.
stun
Deal-
mechanism.
Surge of
That's how
Shamshire.
annoying
Player
he
status.
is.
Shamshire. Surge of intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. Player status. Dazed. Shamshire. Plus 2.
Okay,
New Shamshire.
let's
Plus
go
1.
with,
Cloak of Sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your amp. You gained 1 stun stacks. You gained 1 swiftness stacks. You gained
Get
2
our
momentum
search
stacks.
cards up.
Character info. End turn. Character. Shamshire. Plus 1. Disabled.
Cloak of
Character info.
Sand.
End turn.
Oh, I
Enemy
screwed
turn.
up. I
End turn.
forgot.
Enemy playing cards.
Stupid
Lock poison.
stun
You gain 2 poison
mechanism.
stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Healing potion. Potion of visions.
Hate this
Surge of stone.
snake.
New cloak of sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your ambush. Action. Common.
I really
Swiftness.
hate that
Shamshire.
snake. He's such
Plus
a-
1. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
Oh, we got our Surge of Stone.
End turn. Player energy. End turn. Character. Healing potion. Potion of visions. Surge of stone.
I don't think
you
we're
take 1
going to have
damage.
too much
You gain
trouble.
Surge
I
of
just
stone
don't
enchantment.
like the snake. He's not
Player
that
status.
dangerous.
Surge of stone. This combat. Gain
just
vertical line number sign
annoying.
damage bonus. Plus 1 number sign vertical line momentum whenever you play a surge card. Upgradeable.
I wonder if this card can
Cloak of
be...
Sand. Gain swiftness, gain 2 momentum. Potion of healing,
I
potion, character
wonder
info.
if
End turn.
Surge Stone
Player energy.
can
Dex.
be
2 in. 2.
a permanent enchantment. That'd be fun to play with. I'm going to have
End
to
turn.
see.
Character in healing potion. Potion of visions. Cloak of Sand. Gain player status. Surge Stone. This combat. Gain verdict. Cloak of Sand. Potion
We
of
have a
vision.
little
Healing
bit of
potion. Character
energy
info. End
because
turn.
he keeps stunning
End turn.
us.
Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Lock poison. You gain 2 poison stacks. Your turn.
But I
End
don't
turn.
have anything to play it on.
Character info. Shamshir. +1. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Shamshir.
Oh, you want to
+2.
poison us
Neutral 1.
too? You want to
Shamshir.
stun us and
+1.
poison us?
Shamshir.
Poison and stun
+1.
us?
Player status. Poison. Stacks. Shamshir. Agile mind. Dex int 1. Choose 1. Gain Dex and evasion or gain. You take 1 damage. Select card. Agile. Gain Dex and evasion. Action. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Shamshir. +1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage. Agile. Add 2 damage and attack again.
Let's
Ambush.
agile
Gain evasion.
mind.
Player stat. Enemy status. Press for detailed enemy. Enemy name Toxanic. Enemy health 6. Enemy energy 0.
Okay.
Enemy hand. Attack. Enemy status. Player status. Surge Stone. This Shamshir. +2.
I
Enemy
might
takes
be able
5
to kill
damage.
him straight off.
Shamshir. Enemy takes 4 damage. Next.
Yeah, he only has 6 health.
Next.
Let's kill him. I'm just going to kill him.
Character info. Player goal
Sometimes
89.
just
Character
kill him
next.
off. That's your pro
Level
tip
up.
number
Pick a talent.
5.
Reroll button for
If
weapon training.
You could kill him with a couple of basic attacks. Don't worry about popping off your special effects. Just kill him. Let's get our rewards. Oh, cool. Level up. Let's see what we got. Hopefully something really good. What are we looking for? We definitely are looking for... I would take Headhunter, because that's just free healing and money. Poison effects would be good because we'll need that later on. Anything that kind of works with momentum and that draws cards. Things that prevent stun, because stun is really problematic early on.
Select weapon training reduces
Anything
the cooldown
that
of your weapon by
prevents
1 combat.
bleeds,
This effect can reduce the
poison
cooldown
is
below
also
1.
valuable. Inoculation is a really good beginning talent. So let's see what we get.
Reroll button for Spell Fury. Select Spell Fury, conjure a free copy of the first magic.
Ooh,
Non-basic
that's
attack action
actually
you play
pretty
during
good.
combat.
Getting that full health more often is a good card, actually.
Reroll button for Deadly Accuracy. Select Deadly Accuracy.
We're
Your ranged
not
actions
using
deal
a lot
additional
of
damage
magic,
equal to twice your
so
dexterity. 1.
Spell Fury, though very useful for caster builds, I'm not looking for that. I don't think Shamshir is range, but I've never paid attention to that. I don't think Shamshir is range. I really don't think it is. I don't know though. I've not paid attention enough to it. I don't think Shamshir is ranged. So again, I think cards could give us a little bit more information about
for deadly accuracy.
whether it's range or melee or magic. But again, it's not urgent.
Select Spell Fury, conjure a free copy of the
I
first
don't
magic.
think this
Non-basic
is a
attack
range
action you
card.
play during
I think
combat.
Shamshir is a melee
Reroll
card.
button for Spell Fury. 4 rerolls remaining. Select weapon
I
training reduces the
think we're
cooldown of your
gonna
weapon by
reroll
1
Deadly
Reroll button for
Accuracy.
advanced cloning.
But first, let's re-roll Spell
Select advanced
Fury.
cloning. Your clones no longer disperse when you take damage.
Let's re-roll that. Okay, we got cloning. Let's see what cloning is offering. Oh, that's
button
really
for-
cool.
select advanced
You
cloning.
get
Your
your
clones no longer-
clones
reroll
longer,
button
but
for
I'm
advanced
not
cloning.
running clones.
3 rerolls
This is
remaining.
not the clone
Select good intuitions, gain an extra
wars.
reroll on talents and upgrade
I
all
love
future
that
rewards by
series,
1.
but
This
I'm
talent
not
can be
gonna
taken multiple
doing
times.
the Clone Wars today here. Let's re-roll the clones.
Reroll button for
Oh,
good
that's
intuitions.
really cool. We'll get we'll get +1 on our rewards. That can make a huge difference, you know?
Select good intuitions, gain an extra reroll button
Good
for deadly
intuitions
accuracy.
is really a great... It's not the end
Select
all,
deadly accuracy. Your
be
ranged
all,
actions. Reroll button for deadly accuracy.
but it's a good
2 rerolls
reward.
remaining. Select mythology. Add a rare path to your deck.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll Deadly Accuracy because I have 2 good choices now. Let's re-roll Deadly Accuracy.
Reroll button for mythology.
Oh,
1
I
rerolls
don't
remaining.
like rare paths. They're
Select ammo
so
belt at the start of
weak.
combat. Equip a random ammunition.
I'm not doing rare paths. I refuse. No dervish, no rare paths. I'm going to re-roll Mythology. Oh, Why do we keep getting range cards? Is Shamshir range? Because they keep throwing range at me. They keep giving me range cards. Because Ammo Belt is pretty sick if I have range, but I don't think Shamshir's ranged. Is Shamshir range? Oh my god, if Shamshir's range, I just have missed out on... I've made a disconnect. If Shamshir is a ranged attack, then I need to refocus my thoughts on something totally different. Because if this is a range card Shamshir, I need to play this deck a total different way. I'm playing it like it's a melee
Equip the
deck.
random ammunition.
I feel like it's a melee deck. But yeah, because, oh man, this card is great. Ammo Belt's great with the Hunter. Woo! Great Bowl with Ammo Belt? Oh my god, it's so broken. I mean, you're gonna slaughter everything. I don't know Shamshir's range or melee. I don't know. Only way I could find out is to play the card and see if it interacts
Select
with
ammo belt at the start of combat.
But
Equip
then if
random
I
ammunition.
play it and it doesn't work,
Reroll
I've
button for
wasted
ammo
a
belt.
whole talent, and that's
Zero rerolls
literally
remaining.
how you don't
Select
become
Godskar whenever you bury a
strong
magic action.
when you
Conjure
waste
a free
the whole
copy to your hand.
talent. I don't think I'm gonna reroll Ammo Belt.
Select intuition.
That was
Select
a
weapon
win.
training
Gravicaster's
weapon training
not
reduces the
anything I'm
cooldown
gonna
of your
be
weapon by
dealing
one
with.
combat.
I
This
don't
effect
think
can
so.
reduce the cooldown below
Okay,
1.
I didn't see anything really great here, and there's a couple bits of knowledge I'm lacking. I'm gonna reduce some. I'm gonna bring my weapon training
Select
down.
weapon training reduces the cooldown of your weapon by one combat.
Attack, I
This
call
effect
it,
can reduce the cooldown below
will
1.
I'll be
gain
able
3
to use
gold.
it more
Skip
often,
rewards.
which is going to be nice. So that makes us
Show
gives
deck.
us more
Current cards in deck.
survivability.
13.
Let's take that. All right, cool. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Enemy status. Cosmic
We
guidance.
have 13 cards in
Settings.
our deck. Lucky 13. We're doing pretty good.
Cosmic guidance.
We're
Decks in
keeping
1.
the
Choose
deck
1. Your
pretty
next starter gains life drain or
laser-focused.
shuffle
It's
your
very
discard pile into your
slim
deck and draw a
and
card.
trim and
Action.
strong.
Common. Cosmic healing. The next starter you play this turn gains life drain.
Oh, let's
Cosmic
get our
insight.
rewards.
Shuffle your discard pile into your deck. Then draw a card.
I don't want to play with my discard pile. Now, there are decks
Water wall.
I do that.
Decks in 1. During your foe's
I
next
do
turn.
love it
Reduce
with my
incoming damage
rogue.
equal to
I
your
have a
clones.
lot of
0.
fun with my
Action.
rogue.
Common.
And with my hunter loves to play with the discard deck.
Fire Nova.
The
Hit
discard
1.
pile.
Inflict 1 burning repeat for each other type of Nova card you play this combat. 0. Fire cast. Magic fire action. Common.
This
burning.
card's
At the end
weak.
of the turn. Water wall. Decks in
Water
1.
wall's
During your foe's
super
next turn.
weak.
Reduce incoming damage equal to your clones. 0. Action. Common.
We decided not to do Nova. So
Enemy status.
we
First
didn't
strike.
pick
This
Nova,
creature has
so
player health
we're
70.
no point in choosing it now. So there's nothing here we need. We're going to skip
Show
these
deck.
rewards.
Current cards in deck.
Again, if
13.
you're going to
Skip
do
rewards.
Nova, you got to go
Exploration.
all in my
Use
opinion.
weapon power tranquil weapon. Use your weapon power to return to your maximum health. Infested dire roll the Harry
Our health's
settings.
dipping a tiny bit.
Settings.
Let's get out of these.
Boss weeping mother.
Let's
Shark
skip
raven.
these
Infested dire roll.
rewards.
Player gold 92.
I didn't see anything there amazing. Okay, the boss mother is up. Let's kill all its minions before we take her on.
Infested dire roll.
Then we can
Settings.
decide whether
Boss
or not
weeping
we
mother.
need to
Settings.
heal.
Settings. Boss
I
weeping
was
mother. Shark
hoping
raven
for
beady eyes watch you wear.
Headhunter.
Infested
That'd
dire
been
roll the
actually
hairy
a good
massive
card
muscle
for
growls
us.
menacingly. Settings.
Because the
Set.
money
Press it.
alone
Return.
is really enticing.
Shamshir. +1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4. Enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex and conjure
Let's
a
get the
basic cloak of
dire wolf
sand.
out of the
Surge of
way.
dexterity. Gain dex and conjure a basic attack.
Get all these
Action.
little monsters
Common.
out
Cloak
of the way.
sand. Gain swiftness. Gain Shamshir. +1. New cloak of sand. You gained 1 swiftness stacks. You gained 2 momentum stacks. Shamshir.
Okay,
Enemy
we can
takes 4
get a
damage. You
special
gained 1
attack
evasion
off
stacks.
here. We can get 2
Shamshir.
Shamshirs
+1.
off.
Neutral 1. Shamshir. Neutral 1. Player status. Evasion. Shamshir. Neutral 1. Deal 3 damage agile. Add 2 damage and attack again. Shamshir. Plus character info. Shamshir. Shamshir. Player status. Evasion. Shamshir. Shamshir. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Blight bite. You block the damage. Blight bite. You block the damage. Your turn. End turn.
Okay.
Character info. Surge of intellect. Game block. Neutral 1. Agile mind. Dex int 1. Choose 1. Shamshir. Plus enemy takes 6 damage.
This guy
Enemy takes
likes
6
to
damage.
attack a
You gain 1
lot, so
evasion
having
stats.
your evasions
Player
up
status.
is
Momentum.
important.
Potion of visions. 1. Agile mind. Select card. Agile. Gain dex and evasion. Action. You gained 1 evasion stats. Player status. Momentum. Stacks. Potion of visions. Block. Surge of intellect. Character info. End turn. Player energy. Dex. 1 in. 1. End turn. Character. Surge of intellect. Gain INT. Block.
Okay.
Neutral. Potion of visions. Player status. Potion of block. Neutral. Surge of intellect. Block. You gained 1 focus stacks. Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Prowl. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy gains prowl enchantment. Blight bite. You block the damage.
Okay,
Your
we're
turn.
good. We're good. We'll save
End
the
turn.
energy for a
Character in
finisher.
healing potion. Shamshare. +2. Enemy has evaded this attack. Enemy takes 7 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Surge stone. Neutral 1. This combat. Gain 1 momentum whenever. Agile mind. Dex and 1. Choose 1. Gain dex and evasion or gain IN. Select card. Agile. Gain dex and evasion. Action. Agile. Gain dex and evasion. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
Nice.
Player status. Momentum. Stacks. Player status. Focus. Healing potion. Player health
Want
70.
to keep
Show
2
death. Player
evasions
energy.
up at
End
all
turn.
times.
Character. Healing
Kinda-
potion. Surge
I'm
stone.
building the
Neutral
deck in
1.
my
You gain
mind
surge stone
and
enchantment.
as cards come in. Now, Surge Stone is up. That
Player
means
status.
that
Surge stone. Surge of deck. Healing potion.
when we
Surge of
play
dex. Character
a
info.
Surge
You
card,
gain 1
we'll
momentum
get
stacks.
some momentum, which will make our Shemshires do more damage. Again, I'm still drilling down on that. Yeah, see, it's drawing cards for us because the one good thing
Healing
about
potion. 1 Shamshare.
momentum
Bonus.
is we get
Neutral
card
1.
draw,
Deal star 5
which
star
could
damage
get us
agile.
good
Enemy
cards,
takes 5 damage.
which should
Next.
give us more opportunities to do more
Next.
damage or to get more effects down. There we go, our Shemshire's bonus stuff. Yeah, I really feel Shemshires are working really well with
Character info.
momentum.
Player gold 92.
That is activating their effect. What I really need to do is drill down on Shemshire and find out why it's proccing. That is what I need to do. We got 92 gold. We're looking good. Almost 100 gold.
Settings.
Almost 100
Player gold 92.
gold for
Player
our
gold 90.
first
Player gold 90.
zone.
Settings.
That's
Settings.
really good. We
Player
should
gold 90.
come
Character info.
into
Next. Show deck.
Bright
Next.
Kindle with
You
at
gain
least
3 gold.
104
Skip rewards.
gold.
Prophetic bolt. Settings.
Let's get our
Prophetic bolt.
rewards.
Dex and 1. Deal 3 damage. Inflict doom equal to damage dealt. When 4 toll. Add 5 damage. Magic action. Common. Doom. At the end of turn. Take
All
1
right,
damage for
3
each stack
more
of doom.
gold.
Deep
Nice.
Dragon Punch. Dex and 1. Deal 1 damage twice.
Prophetic
Viper's touch.
bolts.
Dex 1. Inflict 3 poison. Double the target's poison
I'm
if it
not
has 20 or
gonna
more
do
charm.
Dr.
0.
Doom
Action.
today.
Common. Poison. After playing a card.
I'm not
Take
gonna
1
do
damage.
Dr.
Then
Doom.
decrease poison by 1. When gaining health.
I'm
Prevent
not
1
gonna
health
be
per
a
stack and reduce poison by
dragon.
1 for each health prevented.
Viper's Touch is tempting. Viper's Touch is tempting.
Player health 7.
That
Player
isn't
health.
the
Player health
best
75.
poison card.
Show deck. Skip
And I'm
rewards.
not running a charm. I'm not
Exploration.
dealing with charm.
Use weapon power tranquil weapon. Use your weapon
So
power to return to your
there
maximum
isn't
health.
anything
Boss
interesting
Weeping
in
Mother Brute
these
Slayer.
rewards.
Settings.
We're going to skip them. Skip that. All right, let's deal with the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird's the word.
Settings.
Bird, bird, bird.
Sharklow Raven Beady Eyes
Bird
watch
is
you
the
warily.
word.
Campsite
That's
Dave
one of my
Boss Weeping
favorite
Mother Brute Slayer.
songs.
Campsite Sharklow Raven Beady Eyes watch you warily.
Copyrighted. Stop it.
Enemy gains flying enchantment. Your turn. Enemy status. Flying. Gain 1
let's
cloak of
get
sand.
the Raven.
Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Shamshare. Plus
Let's-
1. Enemy takes 4 damage. Enemy gained 1
Let's
evasion
get the
stats.
Raven.
You gain
We
1
might be
evasion
able to
stats.
camp.
Potion of visions.
We might be able
1
to
use.
campsite
Cloak of
and not
sand.
even use
Gain
our
swiftness.
special
Gain 2 momentum.
weapon.
Reset your ambush. Character info. Cloak of sand. Potion of visions.
Let's
Surge of
Shemshire.
dexterity. Gain dex. Potion of visions. Cloak of sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your potion of vision. Surge of dexterity. Gain dex.
Cloak
Surge of
of
intellect.
sand.
Gain INT and 1 focus. Player health 75. Show deck. Current cards in deck. Player energy. End turn. Player energy. Dex. 1 in. 1. End turn.
Let's
Character
get to
cloak of sand.
search.
Gain swiftness. Gain 2. Potion of visions. Surge of intellect. Gain INT and 1 focus. You gained 1 focus stacks.
We got one. We got a lot of energy.
Potion of visions. Player health 75. Show deck. Player energy. Deck. End
We
turn.
don't have a.
Character
Oh, we have
cloak of
another
sand.
potion.
Potion of
Intellect.
visions.
If we get a
Neutral 1.
Shemshire,
Deal 3 damage.
we're
agile.
looking
Add
for
2
another
damage and attack
Shemshire
again.
to be pulled
Ambush.
into
Gain
our
evasion.
hand.
Potion of vision. Cloak of sand. You gained 1 swiftness stacks. You gained 2 momentum stacks.
Oh, we do. We got a Shemshire. This deck is moving. This
Shamshare.
deck is
Bonus.
working well.
Neutral 1. Deal 3 damage agile. Add 2
Let's
damage and
activate
attack again.
Cloak of
Ambush.
Sand,
Gain
and then
evasion.
we'll-
Melee basic attack.
hopefully we're
Common.
gonna Shamshire.
Evasion.
Okay,
When dealt melee
let's
damage.
really
Reduce the
read
first damage taken to
Shamshire
0. Then
and
decrease
drill
evasion by
down
1.
here.
Evasion fades at the start of the turn. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round. Agile. Agile effects are active if you've evaded an attack last round.
Okay, so the reason why Shamshers are going off is because we've activated Agile.
Player status.
And the reason why
Potion of
we've
visions.
activated
Player
Agile is
75.
because
Show
we
deck. Player
evaded.
energy. End turn.
So really,
Character. Potion of
Shamshers
visions.
start going
Shamshare.
off later in
Enemy
the
has evaded
combat.
this attack. You gain 1
That's
evasion stacks.
the most I can focus on right now.
Character info. Potion of visions. Player status. A potion of character in end turn.
Shamshire time.
End turn. Enemy turn.
That's fine. You
Enemy playing
dodge,
cards.
but I
Swoop.
still get an
You block the
evasion.
damage. Swoop.
So
You
I
block
don't
the
care
damage.
if you want to be all tricky.
Your turn.
We got
End
2.
turn.
I think we have about 3 evasions up right now. Yeah, we had at least 2 evasions. Pro tip number 5, don't forget evasions for you beginners. Evasion evades at the end of your turn. Swiftness will
Character
make your
in healing
evasion
potion.
avoid.
Shamshare. Plus enemy takes 6 damage.
I
Enemy
do
gain 1
believe
evasion
range
stacks.
attacks,
Enemy has evaded this
possibly
attack.
spell
You gain 1
attacks.
evasion stacks.
Double check me on that. Fact check me on that one.
Surge Stone. Neutral 1. This combat. Gain 1. You gain Surge Stone enchantment. Player status. Surge Stone. Shamshare. Plus 1. Bonus. Shamshare. Plus Shamshare.
Okay,
Plus
I
1.
got 2
Enemy takes 6
evasions from
damage.
that one.
Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Enemy has evaded this attack.
Let's get Surge Stone up.
End turn. Character in healing potion. Shamshare. Plus 2. Bonus.
Oh, Shamshare's bonus
Enemy
stuff
takes 7
again.
damage.
Let's go.
Enemy gained 1 evasion
Let's
stacks.
go.
Enemy gained 1 evasion
Yes.
stacks. Next.
Nice, Shamshare's popping. Yep, Shamshires are up. Shamshires are going crazy. Yes, Shamshires are definitely cha-ching
Character
right
info.
now.
Player
They're
gold 95.
definitely doing their job. I'm really, really love them. Yeah, they're very half whistle, quarter whistle. They're nice. We're going to finish this zone and then we're going to cut the episode right there so everything's all clean and succinct and stuff. So you kind of know, I kind of try to keep it to one zone because this is not really, I could play the whole game through, but the episode would be like 10 hours long. So I don't know if y'all are ready for that kind of level. I don't know if y'all are ready for me to get that deep into a series. One day I think I might do a 10-hour long episode. I really will make the algorithm get a little bit bouty. I don't know if the algorithm would like me or hate me. I don't know. I have 2 channels. I could probably run at 10. I can start running some 10-hour long episodes I can start making long play episodes on game.
Enemy status. Enemy status.
I might
Evasion.
do it.
Stacks.
I
Player health
already do
75.
pretty long episodes here on Game Double Tap.
Enemy
We
status.
really need to
Settings.
end this episode because I'm on a coffee.
Enemy stat. Enemy status. Player gold 9. Character info. Next. You gain 3
So
gold.
we have 75
Sleep reward.
health.
Enemy
We
status.
take a
Prophetic bolt.
campsite
Dex
and
int
heal
1.
the rest
Deal
of
3
our
damage.
health up.
Inflict doom equal toad damage dealt. When fort. Frost Nova. Int 1. Inflict 1 frozen. Repeat for each other. Water wall. Dex int 1.
Let's get
During
our
your foe's next
rewards.
turn. Reduce incoming damage equal to your clones. 0. Action. Common.
Prophetic
Enemy
Bolt,
status. Flying.
don't
Gain 1
want.
evasion. Player health 75.
Frost Nova,
Player
don't
health
want
75.
no
Show deck.
Novas.
Skip rewards. Exploration. Use weapon power. Tranquil weapon. Use your weapon
I
power
don't
to return
want
to your
Water
maximum
Wall,
health.
that's weak too. Nothing good.
Boss weeping. Settings. Settings. Wild tusk for this beast blocks this path and does not intend
Let's
to
skip
move.
all these rewards. Nothing
Campsite
good.
Ape Boss weeping mother brood slave. Player
It's
gold
time
90.
to
Boss
deal
weep.
with the
Campsite
spider
Ape Wild
mother
tusk for
and
this beast
wrap
blocks this
this
path and does
up.
not intend to move. Settings. Press for your turn. Press for detailed enemy information.
Oh, we
Press
got
for
a wild-
detailed agile mind.
we got
Dex
a
int
wild
1.
tusk
Choose 1.
for.
Gain dex and potion of visions. Healing potion. Shamshare. Plus 2. Enemy takes 5 damage.
Let's get
you
this
gain 1
tusk
evasion stacks.
score.
Shamshare. Plus 1. Neutral. Player status. Evasion. Shamshare. Healing
They're
potion.
pretty weak.
Potion of visions. 1. Agile mind. Dex and select card. Agile. Gain dex and evasion. Action. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Healing potion. 1 use. Shamshare. Plus 1. Or player status. Evasion. Stacks 2 when dealt melee. Potion of visions. 1 use. Player health 75. Show deck. Player energy.
Let's go
Dex,
with Agile.
1. End turn. Character. Potion of visions. 1 use. Healing potion. Shamshare. Plus 1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage agile. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 2 when dealt melee damage. Reduce the first damage
do have
taken.
1
Shamshare.
energy.
Plus 1. Neutral. Healing potion. A potion of visions. Character info. End turn. Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards.
Now
Draw.
this time
Enemy gained 1
Shamshare
under
didn't
stats. Your
activate.
turn. End turn. End turn. Character info. Shamshare. Enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Shamshare. Plus 1. Neutral 1. Deal. Shamshare. Plus
get
1.
angry all
Surge
you
of dexterity.
want.
Gain dex and
That doesn't
Surge Stone.
gonna save,
Neutral
not
1.
gonna help
This combat.
you.
Gain 1 momentum whenever you Shamshare. Surge Stone. You gain Surge Stone enchantment. Shamshare. Shamshare. Neutral 1. Deal 3
I
damage.
gotta
Player status.
search
Surge
up
Stone.
here.
Shamshare. Shamshare.
Oh, we got a Surge Stone.
Shamshare. Character info. Enter.
Get that up. Surge
Enemy
Stone
turn.
is
End turn.
really good.
Enemy
It
playing
just popped
cards.
up.
Stomp. You block the damage. Growl. Enemy gained 1 anger stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Cloak of Sand. Surge of Intellect. Gain item. Shamshare. Plus 1. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage. You gain 1
He's
evasion
building
stats.
up some pretty nasty physical attacks.
Player status. Shamshare. Plus 1. Surge of Intellect. You gained 1 focus stacks. You gained 1 momentum stacks. Player status.
We should be able to kill him right here because we popped off our double attack.
Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage. Next. Next. Character info. Next.
Okay, Shamshire is up.
Skip rewards. Enemy stat. Karma strike. Dexent 1.
Yeah, I knew we were going to kill him because Shamshire was definitely proccing. Let's get our rewards. Ooh, Karma Strike can be strong. A Karma Strike dex can be really strong because you'll keep making basic attacks. So if you discard a 4-cost card, you'll get 4 basic attacks.
Whirlpool.
And if they're double attacks,
one drowning title.
you
Inflict
get
this card
8
drowning.
basic
Persistent.
attacks. So
Action.
Karma Strike can
Title.
be
Title effects are triggered whenever the tide changes. The tide always changes at the start of your turn.
Is cool.
Title.
That's a great
Cards with the
card.
egg or flow property swap to their counterpart whenever the tide changes. Persistent. Cards with persistent don't get discarded at the end of the turn and cannot be buried. Drowning. When the tide changes, take 1 damage for each stack of drowning, then gain 1 frozen. Whirlpool. Inflict 3 drowning title. Inflict this card's drowning. Gaze into the beyond. Gain 1 focus. When this appears in a foretell, gain 1 focus. Action. Common. Focus. When you foretell, reveal 1 more card for every 3 stacks.
Okay.
At the start of the round,
to me,
draw
it's
1 additional. Add Karma Strike
effective.
to deck.
I don't think we're doing focus.
Karma Strike. Enemy stat. Player goal. Character info.
I really
Skip
like.
rewards.
I think we
Show
might
deck.
play
Current
with
cards in
Karma
deck.
Strike
13.
this time. Let me
Potion of
look
Vision.
at Shamshire.
Draw
Make sure
healing
it's not
potion.
a range card.
Agile Mind. Deck block. Neutral. Cloak of Sand. Shamshire. Plus 2. Neutral 1. Deal star 5 star damage agile. Add 2 damage and attack again.
We have 13 cards.
Gain evasion
so
melee. Common.
Let's look at
evasion.
our deck.
When dealt melee damage, reduce the first damage taken to 0, then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round. Agile. Agile effects are active if you've evaded an attack last round.
It's melee. Okay. I had a feeling. Okay, so give me a second. Let me let it finish talking. Okay, so the way Rick has it set up, melee sound like poof, like that, and range sound like you're shooting. So it's intuitive and it's well done. So I had a feeling it was a melee attack. So let's not worry about
Cloak
all
of
the
Sand.
hints that we can go range.
Surge of Intellect.
that's
Surge of
cool.
Stone. Close
So
decklist.
now I know
Show deck.
Shamshire
Current cards in deck. 13.
melee.
Enemy status.
And
Karma
that
Strike.
calms
Dexent
me
1.
down
Discard a card.
little
Make
bit.
basic attacks equal to that card's energy cost. Action. Common.
I really like this one. Karma Strike could be really good. We put some high, but then again, it's going to only be until I can reduce the energy cost of the cards. I feel the Seeker is stronger with low
Enemy
energy
stat. Karma
cost
Strike.
cards in
Dexent
its
1.
deck.
Discard a card. Make basic attacks
But
equal
if
to
you're
that card's
playing
energy
a
cost.
pacifist
Action. Common.
style, it could be really important. So yeah, Karma Strike is really tempting.
Enemy status. Player health 75. Show deck. Skip rewards.
And it's really
Exploration.
inexpensive.
Use weapon power tranquil weapon. Use
It's
weapon power
really
tranquil weapon. Use your weapon power to return to your maximum
You know
health.
what? We're going to be really
Campsite Avery.
picky.
Settings.
We're going to skip
Settings.
all these.
Campsite Avery. Boss Weeping Mother. Campsite Avery. Player gold 102. Campsite Avery. Respite from the peril. Boss Weeping Mother Broodslayer. Campsite Avery. Respite from the perils of adventure. Campfire A warm fire and relative safety.
Okay,
offer.
we're
Campfire,
down
remove
to
a card.
just the
Heal
Brood
20%.
Mother.
Rest. You
Let's
heal
top
18
off
health.
her health and
Exploration.
take her on.
Player gold 102.
We should be at max health. Should I get rid of the block? I actually don't want to waste a campsite on that, but it is a good idea to get rid of block because block and evasion is too much redundancy in one deck. That's your pro tip number 6. You don't need both. Choose one or the other. Either get heavily into armor or get heavily into evasion. Either one. I don't think
Campsite
both
Avery.
are
Respite from the perils
necessary
of
in the deck.
adventure.
I think it's overkill and just makes you way too defensive. All right, so I think we do have a couple campsites left. So we could get rid of block, or we could save this campsite for healing after the fight, which could be good. We'll because you can go back and explore after you beat the bosses. You can quickly use up all your camp size, and then you can go on to the next area or town. So I feel we don't need to get rid of block right away. And also there's those opportunities, pro tip number 7, where you have these random shrines. Well, block's a good card to
Player health
waste.
90.
So that's something to keep in mind.
From the
So we're going to go ahead. I think we're going to go fighter. We're maxed off. I think we're topped
Enemy
off on
gains webbing
health.
enchantment. Enemy status.
And I
webbing.
think we're
Return.
ready.
Enemy status. Webbing.
Yeah,
Inflict
we are
4.
topped
Shell.
off on health.
+1. Neutral 1. Deal star 4 star damage agile. Add 2 damage and attack again. Ambush. Gain evasion.
Well, let's go
Melee
take a
basic
run.
attack. Common. Evasion. When dealt. Potion of visions. 1 U. Agile mind.
I think we
Tension
should
1.
be
Surge of
okay.
dexterity. Block.
But she can
Neutral
get
1.
lucky,
Enemy status.
so-
Webbing. Inflict 4 block. Surge of agile mind. Potion of visions.
I've lost to her
Shamshare.
before.
+1. Bonus. The enemy takes 4 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Potion of visions. 1 U. Agile mind. Dex int 1. Select card.
We didn't
Agile.
get a
Gain dex and
Shamshare.
evasion. Action. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
Oh, there it is.
Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 2 when dealt melee damage.
Agile
Enemy
mind.
status. Webbing. Player status. A block. New surge of dexterity. Potion of vision. Surge of
Got an
dexterity.
evasion
Block.
up. We got
Neutral
2
1. Gain
evasions
3.
up.
Potion of visions. Character info. Potion of visions.
We might
Block.
want to take a
Neutral-
block.
You gain 3 armor stacks. Potion
Let's
of
take a
visions. Character info.
search
End
of
turn.
dexterity.
End turn. Enemy turn.
We might want to
Enemy playing
block.
cards. Infestation. Spider broodling added to your
Just
deck.
because
Spider
she-
broodling added to
she
your deck.
hits up to
Infestation.
8
Spider broodling
times
added to your
in
deck.
one attack.
Spider broodling added to your deck. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. End turn.
She wants to use snares.
Character info.
Yeah,
Search
she
of
wants
intellect.
to go snare
Gain
heavy.
Shamshare.
She went. She
+1.
put 3
Enemy takes
snares.
4
So I got
damage.
3
You gain 1
spiders
evasion stacks.
crawling on me right now. So
Surge of Stone.
that's
Neutral 1.
absolutely
This combat.
disgusting.
Gain 1 moment. Cloak of
Stupid
Surge of Stone.
spiders
Neutral 1.
everywhere.
This combat. Gain 1 momentum whenever. Healing potion. Player status.
Let's go
Heal-
Shamshare.
Surge of Stone. You gain Surge of Stone enchantment. Player status.
And she's
Gain.
also got a
Stacks healing
stun
potion.
on me.
Or Cloak of Sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum.
Let's
Reset your
go.
ambush. Action. Surge of intellect. Gain INT and 1 focus. Cloak
Surge
of Sand.
Stone
Gain swiftness.
up.
Gain Surge of intellect. Gain. You gained 1 focus stacks. You gained 1 momentum stacks. Character info. Cloak of Sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Healing potion. Player
Let's
status.
go.
Dazed. Stacks 1 when. Player status. Surge of Stone. This player status.
Surge
Healing
of
potion.
intellect.
Cloak of Sand. Gain swiftness. Gain 2 momentum. Reset your ambush. Action. Common. Swiftness. While you have character info. End turn.
Did we pull the Shamshare up? No, we
Enemy
didn't
turn.
pull a
End turn.
Shamshare.
Enemy playing cards. Broodsless. You block the damage. Infestation. Spider broodling added to your deck. Spider
No,
broodling
we
added to your
didn't
deck.
pull anything.
Toxified. You take 2 damage. You gain
We'll
2
save
poison
our
stacks.
energy.
You take 2 damage. You gain 2 poison stacks. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. End turn.
Oh,
Character
okay,
info. Shamshare.
got
+1. Bonus. You
5
take 1 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage.
spiders.
Enemy takes 6 damage. You gained 1 evasion stacks.
Whew, she's being very
Shamshare.
ruthless.
+1.
We have
Bonus.
5
Neutral
spiders
1.
crawling
Deal star 6
around.
star damage agile. Add 2 damage and a Shamshare. Shamshare. You take 1 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage.
That was fortuitous.
Potion of visions. 1 U.
All right, we got
status.
another
Dazed. Potion
Shamshare
of visions.
bonus up.
Healing potion. 1. Shamshare. +2. Bonus. You take 1 damage.
We
Enemy
might
takes
be able
7
to kill her
damage.
right
Enemy
here.
takes
These
7 damage.
Shamshares keep popping off.
Character info. Healing potion. 1 potion of visions. 1 use. Draw 3 card. Player status. Dazed. Healing potion. Player
go.
health 83. Show deck. Player enter. End turn.
Yeah, we're doing
Enemy turn.
really good.
End turn. Enemy playing cards. Feasting. Enemy heal 6. Burn spider broodling. Broodsless. You block the damage. You gain 4 dazed stacks. Your turn. Play. You take 1 damage.
lost 7
you gained 1
health.
poison stacks.
We're doing fine.
You take 1 damage. You gained 1 poison stacks.
Oh, she's already healing. Yeah,
End turn.
she's
Character
going into
block.
heal
Neutral
mode
1.
right now,
Shamshare.
so that means we're
+1.
doing
You take
really
1 damage.
well.
Enemy takes 6 damage. Enemy takes 6 damage. You
So
gain
when
1
she
evasion
gets
stacks.
angry,
Next.
when she gets low on health, she goes into heal mode. Yeah, we got her. We were just too strong. Our deck was too focused. That's when I've done a good job. Compliments, humbly brag. Yeah,
Player gold
our deck
102.
was too efficient for her. She couldn't really get on top of it. Mind you, if your deck isn't efficient, she can wreck you. She's no joke. I know I made her look like a joke, but she isn't a joke. All right, we'll get our rewards and wrap it up here, folks. Thank you very much for coming to me here on Game Double Tap, the channel that describes absolutely everything. Don't forget to pick up the game Dawncaster in the App Store. rate it 5 stars, and tell them that you heard about it from Game Double Tap. Swing by Mobile Accessible Games. You can talk about Dawncaster there, or come by my Discord community. I'm always up to talk about Dawncaster. I'm looking for experts in Dawncaster. I have a new series coming up where I want to talk to people who have very obscure, strange ideas about Dawncaster and weird ways of playing, expert ways of playing. I want to talk to you folks who are absolute monsters in this game, because I really want to pass on your knowledge to other newer, younger seekers of Dawncaster knowledge. But yeah, I'm definitely looking for people who really want to get recorded and be on my show with me and just kind of have fun. So if you are a person who's interested in that and it isn't something that you'd be a little too shy about, I'd love to chat with you. But if you just want to pass on knowledge to me and you give me permission to kind of share that knowledge, I'd love to do that too. That's perfectly okay. And of course, in my description, you can find my noise and my Discord community. Please join Dawncaster's Discord community
Character
as
info.
well.
Player gold 100.
Please
Enemy status.
do
Ready.
all those
Player
cool
gold
things,
102.
like, share, subscribe, all those cool stuff, comment, just do all that good stuff. All right, let's check out our rewards. 102 gold, so I'm almost perfect. I've
Enemy
almost
status.
got our
Settings.
gold
Settings.
estimation
Settings.
perfect.
Enemy
I think we're
player
going to go a
gold.
little
Character
bit
info.
over.
Character info.
We're probably going to hit
Player gold
about
100. Enemy status. Settings.
110
Settings.
gold
Enemy
this-
player gold. Character
before
info.
we hit the bright Kindle.
Next. You gain 9 gold. Skip rewards. Enemy status. A coven sight. Int 1. Draw a card. It permanently gains
Let's
curse.
get our
Corrupted.
rewards.
Converted cost to blood.
Oh,
Unique.
9 gold.
Cursed.
Wow, 111
Corruption action.
gold
Rare.
for
Unique.
one
You can only
zone.
play
For
one card with
Weeping
this name
Woods,
for combat.
that's real
All enchantments
good.
are unique. Cursed. Cursed cards can't be transmuted or removed from your deck.
Whoa. This card can't be removed, but this is another weird curse card that we can turn a card that we draw into a card that uses blood. So if you're into your vampiric cards, this could be a good card. Again, I don't know if I want to turn all of my Shamshirs into blood cost. Again, this is like Cursed Puzzle Box, but blood. I don't know if I want to use this card. Turning all your cards cursed means you can't remove them from your deck, which means you cannot pivot. Again, it's an advantage not to have to use your energy because you're not relying on it. And again, it's a disadvantage
Toxic
to
solve.
lose health.
Dex 1.
But
Inflict
there's
3 poison.
lots of ways
Ambush.
to
Double the
increase
poison on
your
the target.
health.
Action.
So yeah,
Common.
you have
Poison.
that's a
After playing a
choice.
card,
I
take 1
don't
damage.
think we're
Then
going to
decrease
run a
poison by
curse
1.
deck.
1 gain
I
in
don't
health.
want to
Prevent 1
deal
health
with
per stack and
cursed
reduce poison by
cards.
1 for each health prevented. Ambush. Ambush triggers whenever it is the first card played of the round.
Oh, this is a great card. Toxic Solve can be both devastating and ineffective. Okay, let's talk about the bad news first. So it isn't very much damage, and it takes a while to build up, and it's going to waste one of your ambushes. So that's the bad news. Let's talk about the good news. The good news is if your enemy has 50 stacks of poison on it, Toxic Solve will double that to 100. And if you can convert those poisons into bleed, your next attack is going to do devastating damage. So it's a combo setup. It's a bit of a long haul, but if you play poison right, it can do lots of good things for you. Again, there's ways to make poison cost doom. So you could have a deck where you activate doom. Like, say you put 100 stacks of poison on an enemy, you can give them 100 stacks of doom, which will do 100 points of damage if they don't diminish it. And then you can convert those 100 stacks of poison into 100 stacks of bleed, which means when you attack, you'll do 100 more damage, basically. So, yeah. Poison is the entry into getting really nasty with your opponent. And then, of course, we've got potency, which is really a very good, strong mechanic that has been solidified by Rick Vander Wild into the game. It really makes poison do much more damage. So if your opponent wants to use 60,000 cards, he's going to take 60,000 times 5 damage. So yeah, you can just strike them down right there with potency. So potency is very effective. Unfortunately, potency on its own, it just slows your deck down. So if you're going to use potency, either build it into your enchants or find a pattern where you are building it up. You got to find cards that do more than one thing. Multitasking, pro tip 7, is key in this game. You've got to do more than one thing at a time. Pro tip 8, you've got to build symbiosis between cards. Poison needs to work with bleed.
Deal 3 damage.
Bleed needs to work with poison. Poison needs to work with
momentum.
doom.
Whenever you have 5 or
Doom
more momentum,
needs to
remove
work
all stacks
with
and draw a
poison.
card. Agile.
That's the
Agile
kind
effects
of
are
thing
active if you
you need
evaded an
to
attack
do
last
in
round.
this game. Okay, we got Sandblast. Momentum is good.
Toxic Salve. Dex 1. Inflict 3. Sandblast.
I
Deal 3
think
damage.
one
Agile. Gain 3
Sandblast
momentum
in
and
our
interrupt.
deck is
Magic
fine.
action.
I
Common.
don't want to
Momentum.
get into
Whenever you have 5 or more momentum,
It's
remove all stacks and add Coven Sight to deck.
kind of weak. I don't interrupt much.
Sandblast. Toxic Salve. Coven Sight. Toxic Sandblast. Add Coven Sight to deck.
It's
add
really
Toxic Salve
hard.
to deck.
Coven Sight is nice.
Road to Black Kindle is the massive. Road to Black Kindle is the massive spider collapses. You spot a winding path behind it. Explore the area more. Exploration. Use weapon power tranquil weapon. Use weapon power tranquil weapon. Use weapon power character info.
All right.
Player
cool.
gold 1. Campsite A brief rest. Campsite player gold character info. Use weapon power show deck. Player health 80.
Let's explore the area more. Make sure we didn't miss anything.
Campsite A brief settings. Campsite A brief respite from the perils of adventure.
Okay, we got
warm
80
fire and
health.
camp.
Our
Remove the
maximum
card.
is
Heal
90.
20%.
We're going to go ahead
health.
and take the
Exploration.
campsite,
Player health
and then
90.
we'll get on to Bright Kindle and end the episode. Let's go heal up. Now we're at max health. Our health is 90. Again, it's okay. Pro tip number 9, I think. It's okay if you overflow your health a little bit. Actually, there's been many times I've lost battles because I was just too cheap to use my campsite. Use your campsites. That's what they're there for. Better to live than to die. So use your campsites. Last pro tip before we end this episode: when is it a good time to remove cards as opposed to healing? If your health is under your max, use the campsite to heal. Mind you though, if your health is just 1 or 2 under max, then use the campsite to remove unwanted cards. So that's the last pro tip. Again, these are very simplistic pro tips. I didn't drop any devastatingly intelligent pro tips this time. Just very simple, simplistic pro tips this time. But we're going to wrap it up today, folks. Thank you very much for coming to Game Double Tap, the channel that describes absolutely everything. Please rate the game, Dawncaster's 5 stars in the App Store. Swing by its Discord community and join. If you have a problem, they have a bug. They will fix bugs like instantaneously. I'm just exaggerating, but they fix them within 24 hours. The developer's extremely good at that. I really want to thank them for jumping on any bug problems right away. That's really important to me as a content creator when a developer is really agile and feral about getting rid of bugs, because bugs really are the bane of my existence. But I'm a gamer, so bugs are annoying. But this developer jumps on them right away and fixes them right away. I really appreciate that about them. Of course, folks, I appreciate you if you like and subscribe. That's really cool. If you want to be a sweetheart, go ahead and double tap that all. That's really good. If you're visually diverse, definitely check out my thumbnails. They are also fully described for those who are visually impaired in my description. And of course, the links to all the important things are there, as I've repeated several times. So let's go ahead and wrap this episode up. Have a great rest of whatever you're doing today or day. I've got to go. Please, as always, take care.